from sanitary pad industry nibusa very cogent question. Was it not local companies no come produce sanitary pad? Yes saying. No do I say?
Say yes no cry say company we ni nyina majority of them Kwabena unum so mo ye free China neighbor.
Yes.
Company omo ankasa wo be hu say bia your friend is say company no e wo Ghana ha. But omo manufacture that product no outside
I mean,
China no money taking omo produce those niema no.
Yeah. So
niema ni bebre wo hono mo a on say sa obapa product onye no Ghana ha. Oh, delay product same free Ghana ha. Ammonia men free Ghana ha Kwabena. Oh, and free Ghana ha.
And it's so sad. It's so sad.
Yeah, ma woman no ama brande. One kasa on who say, "Te say Kwabena wo sika no akoto ka no customizing e do din abo akiri." So
I see.
Etin niam na yenya wa ha. Sa makre no ye gudwa sui bebre no mu ni ade bebre yenya no Ghana ha. Companies ye manufacture or Ghana.
But sanitary pad companies no and also.
Oh Kwabena. Me come market ya. Your friend is say different wo. But me Ghana hankasa mi hu du am ye no wasa Ghana ha say.
Okay. So let's watch Bobie. Bobie did the same thing and very as a
this is a surprise package put together by the staff of the office of the vice president. Now, the entire staff of the office of the vice president are clad in white to signify victory. And the vice president, I don't know if he's going to get emotional right now because he didn't know about this surprise package the staff had in stock for him. Usually when his car parks, he gets out almost immediately, but it's taking a couple of seconds for him to get out. Maybe he's trying to process this whole surprise that is being prepared for him. So you see the vice president shaking his head. So this is coming as a surprise to him. And is he going to shake every single one here? Yeah, so that's the vice president having pleasantries with the staff of the office of the vice president, and you get this only on Joy News. So we'll try and get a few words from the vice president once he's done and ask him about what he makes of this.
And perform one in partisan.
Yes, party boys and girls.
So when there is a change of government, okay, so Sankrofo we no I say vice president and say president or any team. And your civil servants they are there. What do you say? Aha, they are there. Minimum or yeah, Juma Castle for almost 25 years.
Okay.
Yeah, they are there.
Okay.
Right? But this the situation emu police for emu soldier for ene de keka ho ye won krofo a omo ho a ba omianum koto omo do omo nyina afra force eso se white eso bra beto nyom now the ba omia ene kenofori ataye, and that is the situation.
Because ono say your friends na na Akufo-Addo 2008 ono wan hunu say president in waiting. But me also after almost premise almost quiet, no one say president in waiting. Says I know my can about time man fight. But Kwabena we issue no yes say public servant for almost you woman a year way. Who say public servant for? Almost go on say MPP for any a party a wa bemu any aswaya kogu Jubilee House near Juma. There's nothing like say me a public servant too. And I do go our ministry on because Ministry of Finance quite and Kayam one now Jubilee House de see what quite and can shut down Yaman one was her. But Ministry of Finance dear, what dear a Yaman one wakakra because I dear working public servant no baby one of my binds a sabe beko baby so back one of my juma. But Kwabena se upo se umpo mum PM one thing. Now mum me boss say ancient minister and answer vice president and Munyamno ube piaba. Bebre omo a omo bonyo se wogina bonten ayi nanimu ya saade we because when we say abanse sane gina bia finance ministry ho ye dey ananse ni gina bia o Jubilee House dey so mu nyina beko but finance ministry especially say abanse sa de we ye mu gina no mu video aba bonte mu gina wia so a ye di nkunum ye di koi obi a face aba ye hunu wo bia say party politics so partisan na yi na wo ye o ministry no mu dia ene ehun timi ntina ho no abanse sa de a obeko abanse sa obeko because since when a public servant and as a public institution ye hu sa de we bi wo ho no mo ye ebinsi da but bibia anya nwanwa under president Akufo-Addo bibia no ma say Ghana Kwabena bibia no ma ba eye nwanwa say acquire to this extent say finance minister or Jubilee House de Kwabena do mo ye ho de no kwa de to wadwini mu police fo mu nyina do mo ho agum so mo nyina mo party na bapawa but say finance minister we are the current state of the economy this country beko parliament ebe piaba because Ghana Statistical Service manipulates or no figure or pen on the baby to just say it's inflation at about 35%. Why the new economic indicator ben what Ghana has say ya or just at the end obi anjindi etimania je say Ghana Statistical Service the momo pesa woyen or ye the mamo was in inflation about 35% mu dinkunim debt to GDP Ghana Statistical Service and famrai Fitch ratings was say end year we by 99%. BOG fane di emrai Edia be na finance ministry ho no Kwabena adwuma papa be ni nkunimdi a o ma ye dia ma wo man Ghana wo mu di nkunim wa ha wa chechire hwe Kwabena wo kan about dollar to cedi rate say ye on say demand kosro enti eshutu kosro because this year ye kwaji euro bond cocoa bond $800 million ebe pim samre bankers bien person obey part of it because when the economy is 99 debt to GDP 99% e dey no one ni see camera me rasa ade we see it will be a pim some last year October on say your core crisis mu ana dollar ahiri see the edu be 17% no the man ba from wo bra nya cocoa bond 1.3 billion and information minister Kwadwo Opon Kromade hu sembe tudwa so first trench ni ba ye no onanso sa no kra no e ma afi kra na chese ba from first trench ni ba ye no and eska no eti ba from second trench ba ye no and eska eti ba from this year cocoa loan ye nya ye and then since 2011 kwa ju over $2 billion cocoa loan this year $800 million Kwabena yensan kai IMF second tranche I was about 1st November ebe pim samire yenim da eba because your creditors proposals ye di koma wo mo accept ye enti say ya yete wono mo se cocoa loan ama na say IMF sika ama dollar ne kwa na eko this same year no wentimi an stabilize this currency exchange rate no wo creditors you are not paying them creditors e di dollars etua wo mo eka no what put on hold yentua wo biaka enti dollar nanka afibi atwam ne sesa ne bebredi kotua ye ho aka the whole of this year wontua wo biaka in dollars untua why extend the ekwa anim wontua yet kwa no struggle so betimi stabilize the economy no enu ye nkunimdie de ma
oso wadi nkunim
nkunimdie de ma ne se Kwabena se no wa honhono no watwetwe
I like that when him obosase free a parliament wo May, and it's very interesting. Now, how many boys be kojina? Why has a video? How many boys be kojina? Now, what you say, boys now, Brem, to say about quote, mora. Now, I'm saying, Tom, Mandela. Oh, it seems that yadi say what the propaganda era ni economy. Sad because at the end of the day, you want more koto and no more or more cotton. You all cotton. So
that is the reality of people's life.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So NDC MPP can play propaganda with anything. We don't have any problem. But when it comes to economy, when it comes to economic figures, indicators, realities, yeah. And what the realities need to agree. Then what you are mining in life and a diagro. But let's watch this one. Back. I watched this video and I was like, really? I did way see Ace Ghana. So citizen Ashu, Bishop by day, Malam by night. Okay, but some no me per time na my wajma. Minim where some judge.
Somebody better than you. I can't do it. say somebody better than you. Mura, mura, mura. Never true, my God. Don't forget me. Don't forget me. Don't forget me. Don't forget me. If you say somebody better than you, never true, my promise. If you say somebody better than you, mura, mura. Never true, my promise.
So the last time you guys were here, you were here again today. Well, I mean, most of the people are saying that this is a budget that appears very empty. You do not see it that way. How are you justifying the picketing you're doing here?
Well, thank you very much for this question. Youth in Accountable Government has a different opinion totally from what others may say. In fact, if you look at what we have gone through during the days of COVID and elsewhere, even around the globe.
Why they say no?
Na Kwabena asay, udie, why omo na asay no? Bounce back no. Na indicators be na kire. Na kire say economy na bounce back.
Or catch us inflation about 35 or
Kwabena na
inflation by what if fuel is so?
Oh.
These are the questions.
What if fuel is so? Because Ghana, Bibia is about fuel. Ube free fee and wakoto and wakoton.
Yeah.
Civil servants obe free fee and wakwa adwuma watuka either obe for public bus or on one car wakwa ye adwuma no waje salary no de abehwe ne yire ne ma.
Yeah.
Enti fuel ya de a obia life depending on fuel. Enti almost inflation akọ from yati fuel so. The okofa mo e wa agoglosi okofa mo wa Accra abeton wo tema e de car na ekwa aba. It is walk on the yati lorry first, so they are no so back on the yati morning so. Now, no so better so if ye. It is walk on the yati lorry for moi. Apart from dollar, ne was run or back of funny man, was run. No, you start to lorry for any mono or about back canning in.
So, which means
it's inflation now, so what is on.
So, which means as I'm going to break it down, my okay, so this is food inflation. Food inflation is not
okay. The last time in economist because not meant yes, say Ghana Statistical Service already no near my buono air question and I watch them say a month to month.
Yeah.
So bia or be funny to say bia free bears July, September, October, November, Ebano or come market.
That is quarterly.
Yes, or come market now or share food inflation no be a percentage in a cost say. So what do you need to talk more dear? You bet me I can say no. O come market ya by you do any boarding. But be a said yeah, a free bears be a January qua by any board be shiri a cost run. On say Ghana on season. Yeah. Tomatoes ewa market kakra ne boarding but yes say after December no e boa ne be kosro banche ne board after December ne boa ne be
so they pick so the food inflation they pick where they pick
yes,
where they
commodities
pick then no a tablet ya boom.
Yes, but Kwabena, the fact of the matter is simple. Ghana Statistical Service no inflation no enye ono ne di obeye en wode ba owie ko finance minister ho no a che ne say massa and then omo ya de ama e de ate wo manim any number figure
they will push the person our not here in charge of these figures to say throw away at a gun point.
Kwabena, inflation about 35%. Ghana kura imu Kwabena we dey ene kura ya ye simi. Inflation last year ekoya kokodu 57. 35%. Enti ordinary Ghanaian to say menu meni kade hwehwe ne say about 35%. Basic things are
that is it.
Any pay here and be reflecting transport fares. We call market here enuane. We raise supermarket here near me go hono mo bi bia be affect bibia.
Because say onions, say onions 8 balls 20 Ghana cedis.
Because Niger
2 for 5.
2 for 5.
Yes.
Because
2 for 5 cedis.
Yes. Because Niger no so na
the dollar
say.
Wow.
Wow. Yes, say we trotro.
Yeah.
From Coastal Estate Junction. So we expenses yeah, Coastal Estate.
Yeah.
To Palace Moa and 12 cities.
12 cities.
Yes, trotro.
And your taxi.
Debut trotro.
And yes Anzi.
Coastal Estate. Ah we chemu wo Coca-Cola runabout. No akojina wo Palace Moa 12 cities. Opa afa obi anabusa.
Anyway, so I think they are jubilating. Owa abontina wutie office wutie kamu wutie ya. Question is say obusa wo Ghana ni no say e dey na me so metimi agira so dey jubilate. What? Is it the way your friend say okoto enyema e wo market? Anas dean ya. And me say finance minister talking about gold for oil. And no people say very critical question. Gold for oil. Your top fuel say. And is the policy working right? Agu.
First one, you see, I bought Kabru $1 billion.
One more buck.
Good for oil.
Yeah, and that's it. But Nanama, let you story a quick one. Me were issues with General Hospital issues.
Okay.
And Yankotie Ekufuado, 10th August 2020.
Okay.
10th August 2020. I think say Ghana from Waye na Yembusa sa way. A projector, Yafa consultants. Ya project no architectural works. Bibia wie. Abai say obey here $68 million to execute the project. Euros. Into akwa UK bank biwo akwa jiska. Parliament amanu kwai. Go and take the money. The president abaya now swatch say the money no aba. To omo baba started the project. $68 million euros. Project no will be executed by a Chinese company. Omo do omo niema aba site. Then all of a sudden, a trade yanti tuo, yanti akurabo, yanti hwe. A trade yawa Monday. Na a health minister be catch say project near 50 million euros.
Or the video score parliament.
Yes. Say project near 50 million euros.
Yes, 8 million.
There be now 50 million no locally founded. A funds are raising locally. A beer mina mente sankomo we say, and we want people to help us say. Saskano omoji yana womo na womoji no which is which and omubasi akwa G 50 million euros we na omayende yengoti Akufo-Addo quick one yengoti Akufo-Addo 10th August.
I'm happy to be here in Labadi this afternoon to cut the sword for the commencement of work for the redevelopment of the La General Hospital. Let me at the outset thank the hard-working Minister for Health, the Honorable Kwaku Menu, Member of Parliament for Domal Central, for the diligence and efforts in helping to ensure the takeoff of this project. This redevelopment project has been occasioned by a report from the Ghana Health Service, which indicated that the 5-story structure of the hospital had developed gaping cracks, which made the facility unfit for use. Furthermore, the unplanned nature of the entire hospital campus required that it be reorganized so that it can function efficiently as a 21st century hospital, which will serve the needs of residents of La and its adjoining community. That is why government had to source quickly the requisite funding to embark on the redevelopment of this hospital in view of its strategic location in our nation's healthcare delivery system, and its upgrading will serve most people from Osu through La and Teshi, as well as residents living along the coastal corridor of Accra. This redevelopment project is being financed by a credit facility from the Standard Chartered Bank of the United Kingdom with an export credit guarantee from Sinosure of the People's Republic of China to the tune of 68 million euros with an insurance cover of 3,860,000 euros. Our record, that is the record of this government, to this end is unmatched. I'm reassured by the declaration of the contractor's representative that this project will be delivered on schedule and it will be beautiful and functioning. Nime, I'm delighted and honored by your presence here, and I assure all of you that this project is a sign of greater things to come for Love and indeed for the whole nation. Government's commitment to the total development of Ghana is absolute. I'm very hopeful that by the grace of God, and I expect that all of us gathered here will be present again, God willing, for the commissioning of this project once it is completed. May God bless us all and our homeland Ghana and make a great...
Almost deserted place, no? A bare empty place, nothing going on. Then you go take Kwabena menu. I think on Monday, right? On Monday in Parliament. Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Oh, okay. All right.
Tuesday.
Okay. So Tuesday. All right. So you go to Kwabena menu Tuesday in Parliament. On.
Mr. Speaker, demolition of the structures to make way for a new facility was started on the 17th of July and completed 31st of July 2020. Then we did a shortcutting. Mr. Speaker, let me, as a matter of interest, announce to my colleagues that the contractor who was supposed to do the project is the person who actually pulled down the facility. We had handed over site. He needed to clear the place to start new work, and there was no way that we can do that hospital on that same land without pulling down the facility. And that is how come the project was pulled down. Commencement of preliminary works, including geotechnical studies, shelters, and site setup for offices, started on the 1st of September 2020. Mr. Speaker, the project, however, was suspended due to issues with the insurance cover from Sandoshaw. We faced challenges with relations with Sandoshaw, and then Sandoshaw suspended their efforts to issue insurance for the cover of the facility that we were taking in completion. We completed value for money audit following the issuance of the insurance cover by Sandoshaw, and that was done as late as 2022. So between 2020, when we have handed over site to the contractor to start work, the insurance issues delayed the project for nearly 2 years. Thereafter, submission of advance payment requests with accompanying bonds was done late April 2022 for work to actually commence. The contractor submitted request for advance payment with the bonds, and following the submission of the advance payment request to the Minister of Finance to be paid by Stanchart, the lead arranger, it came to light that Credit Suisse, one of the syndicated banks, had gone under liquidation and could no longer be a party of the financing team. Mr. Speaker, this is what significantly has delayed the project up till today. This compels Stanchart to find a replacement, but the process could not be completed before the government's debt restructuring process also started. As you may recall, the debt restructuring has led to a suspension on all externally funded projects covered by loans. And that is the situation we are in. Mr. Speaker, I must comment that apart from the General Hospital, we've never seen this type of hiccups up and down in managing any project in the health sector so far as since I became Minister for Health. So we have had serious challenges with General Hospital. So Speaker, despite challenges imposed on the government by the debt restructuring, it is not resting on its oars. The President of the Republic, in particular, has taken a keen interest in the particular project, following which the underlisted steps have been taken. Mr. Speaker, at the 37th session of Cabinet, the President directed the Ministers of Trade and Industry, Health and Finance to find alternative sources of funding to recommence the project. Through the efforts of the three-man committee, the Minister for Finance has now identified funds locally to continue the project with the same civil works scope but a reduced price of €50 million. The contractors have resubmitted the advance mobilization guarantee to the Ministry of Health, which has been processed to the Ministry of Finance for payment. The project consultants and the Ministry's technical team have met with the contractors to draw up a roadmap for the continuation of the project once the funds are received. The contractor indicates that once the funds hit the account, they will remobilize to site within 1 week. Mr. Speaker, so unfortunately, I couldn't get some of these and show 20. Mr. Speaker, demolition of the structures to make way for a new facility was started on the 17th of July and completed 31st of July 2020. Then we did a shortcutting. Mr. Speaker, let me, as a matter of interest, announce to my colleagues that the contractor who was supposed to do the project is the person who actually
bank omo kasaye
stand charts UK
UK no omunya difficulties bank that for the app they are into liquidation.
Okay,
so now omo ntimi no omo and strike deal. What they are doing is that person back local market be raise funds. They are using the same architectural design. That is what
Kwabena 2020 68 million euros. They na ebet me in 2020 no. And then we here best 120 million.
That is it. That is the point.
2020 say Ghana Hanom no iron rod cement money roofing near the near ma. 2020 68 million euros bet me say no. We here says it can double.
Double.
Yes, can double.
No, but you unim me yanya feeling be say obi na wiye sika no person o wash sika no
68 million euros.
No, 50 million euros no. Obi na wiye sika no person o wash no because now omo ba pay sika no locally.
Okay.
Obi na wiye sika esi baby.
Okay.
Ohunu how this can be babonte. Yes,
They are
yes.
loaning Ghana no say G.
Yes.
Okay.
What can I say? Chief of staff issue statement ma MMDC ni say omo nkwajeje bosia wo individuals wo enfa enrane offices na ya no matua another form of money washing. Yeah, they are washing the money and this kind of according to omo nsem a omo ntimi use no.
They know the people are
exactly. They know because you can't tell me say simple analysis as of 2020 ye project we architectural design no and a catcher will say per analysis no you need 68 million euros and now they are completing facility no. Now from 2020 to 2023 you are checking your on the market, then you are telling me say you are using the same architectural design. However, you need 50 million.
With this current inflation rate, at that time, is it because we be infiltrating figures and I say, $18 million. And I say, I feel so much say, so my manager economy yields, you're telling your maswana. They should come and explain further.
But check mama 2020 euros, yes, check mama
2020.
Check mama.
Kwabena, hey. One more the machines you go so akututu ho nkoye hu we he my we ya we wo check ya machines no almost sako say ye kwa elections mu almost some machines akogu akotutu asase no mu nkoye hu te wo ho na we madam ha ho kwa say wo check bibia
no na okay
mu kotutu ho after the 2020 no ma anya hwe no na next year afi we say ande awie
yeah
2024 election year no ye kan okay so Kwabena in any case we architectural design say ye bibia ne ade na we ye bibia no a na akufo ade kwaye shortcutting so meaning say loan facility no because loan facility no muntu ani nyina abum o mutu in trenches so does it mean say Kwabena as at the time a sa company no sa Chinese firm no a omukwa yes our construction works no omukwa bu dan na guo no na akufo ade kwaye shortcutting no na stand chart UK no na sika no 1 euro kra mai
2020 na euro rate here 5.7.
5.7 Ghana cedis. 5 you say o dey enfa no 6 cedis. Odi ayen fa
568 into na ma fa me ma run and up in 5.7.
5
me fa 6.
Okay, 5.7 Ghana cedis.
Odi ayen fa say dey okay 5.7 Ghana cedis to 1 euros.
Okay.
And then about 13 plus.
13 plus. Almost times 3. Mesi kwa na mu koye bibia ba kwa bra question ye bi sense so na akufuado ekoye sword cutting no omu see billboard thank you nana no. So does it mean say loan facility no na bi mai
na nya no nti na omukọ pon katama so omukọ kate sword ohene bi sorry say on per sword cutting on per blade cutting on per cutlass cutting on per
edan mbungu kwa o edan yo ho se ni part dem mbungu se ni power dan mu a mbungu eni per free dan mu a ene bugu Greater Accra Regional Hospital, Ridge Hospital ni one. Old facility no. Sa ukoye feasibility study koye bibia ubehunu say cracks bi wo baabi num ni ade a e wo se ada na former president John Mahama main one old one wan buangu ono kwa no aye ready say o si sa new blog no wan bu old one na ngu umbungu yembu dan ngu sa yembu dan engu sa land ne so
Ajima menu say eye contractor ni decide yes obebu egu but said you see raise asemi now may my 2020 figures against this time ye pay 50 million euros near the akwa kosi afi no mo ye funding no and na ma obusa very critical question in that time no kosi billboard thank you nana no na dey ya
akwaya short cutting na
dey
I don't know
at that time now I think say no mo
use microphone
or move to me enya kwenda
say election year
aje
2020
$68 million no euros no sorry e dey aba ye omo elections and maybe unfortunately omo nsanka and ye one secondly ono so e election year no omo be ye the bedada la the people of Lafo say be on beto am because omo be see Ultra Modern Hospital dey ama omo and no say another thing
ba kwa bra me question is say edu ba bi a parliament nso no various committee no mumwaye because la general hospital ya ka ho asem budget bia ebekọ parliament no before ebedu floor for approval no e ko various stage various committee finance committee health committee health committee finance committee no ya minority caucus e wo so no sika na buy ebi buy anase bia
now Ajimanu is telling us ama
unless say Kwabena me dia ban we de bibia no mo kan me gidi o adenti na free 2020 2021 2022 ya buru so aka na anu ya na Ajimanu ko kan o parliament says kana ama
anyway
I see a TV free ono abokwam na me
yes omo me kan tire ye say ya passes kana ama
we are trying to reach a candle on this matter we are just we are trying to reach
but honorable men dear me MPP ni bia ni ho from Nanado to Bawumia to Samira Bawumia menji wo bia
madam contractor kura no sa say Chanda wo say dey be from Chinese no I don't think say Kwabena so hu say skani bi kura na hete e wo Ghana account kwa na obesesa ni machines akwa
omo dey political way for elections
enti contractor no okoye kobu dangu e koye ya onu so ye free
na mutia ne ka say
mutia ne say na wanje hwe no say sika ekofa machines be bugu ye na obugu ye na nkrofo enya sa service of the hospital no so Ghana as a country no dey na dey contractor no
member of parliament ne MPC for Ajimanu be kire ye die ntia e be pim samre la General Hospital Foundation kwa muntu bia no atam titi video no akoyi do parliament house
na dan si wo no
na dan si ho no no
o de ko chom se de na dan tie o de ko chom se de dan tie
no mo de ye adwuma wo
what am titi that video no a mo si anya papa when na pesa video we ya hwe when na pesa video we say ya hwe after 7 years hospital ba ko pe agenda 111 na mugusu saa kinkre o mu si 4 bedroom si ha no me si 4 bedroom ti next year no agenda 111 no mu bia no bade bia me ka Kwabena agenda 1150 it is a maritime hospital baako
na what the pillar baako si ha o sat miensa line no aboha 1 2 no aboha 3 no aboha 1 2 na de chance akuri so no abo ceiling na de eye plywood achem dispenser na wa ya no aye say no
OPD
well ya ni nyina kama no wa penti ho na ya na agenda 111
Nesi on beka so Messi passing.
O dey be right election anyway.
But nana mame any wonya de we. Enkobo bi akoso recently e wa Ashanti region. Na yes ba eneyo. We are talking about a development projects. Okay. Now, yengo ti otumfo nana say two. Awie. Any response? Could you believe say Simon Osemen said to me catch your tune for say government in Nisika. I'm a contractor say what shanty in Gane. Was it contractors in Gane and I nam and young quanta or do a road in the Tiasi? See, Simon Osemen say, "We more comments here."
Sir,
Simon Osemen, and no 2 4 friend Busan sent to one Ashanti region Yedefe. Otu for the no mpacho
ya kana se munso ade ne ye metia me hu ze nanan mo pi konkran ko mampanyi okoko kase yenso ye pewe airport ya ye akaka krab na wi se si o yakoka akosere ekwan ya mo kan ye chis kan yakoho akoka bi enti yenso ye musi ye ho contractor e man contract oba ye ne ye ne be chose ya man contract na afo ani abre no zo onye de ni sika ye mfa ma no wabusa na mna ka cho enti monana no yednatro no so onye yenso yasade ne sen osi yenso yekokotie bi ni ye ka cheze na nampa wokwan no sikani wo compensation ni sikani onti na enya ni yenso yehunu mu no kure no bi enti ye yatie mu yenso yemfa ho adwene na house yi se musumbetu anamo ne yakọ na mampanyi no se fa edan yesi yesika aka musi yede ma yemfie se ne ne emfa maaye regional house yi se sia yesisi bi adan na mo de nke yenwie enti ye wacheche mami ehu ono ontimi ntwa na ada wose na nan nyina kosisi kasem yetiwe nka yi delegation akọ airport akọhwe ba bi eduru ehu no se na esi ya yeda yenye standing committee no health committee na hospital akọhwe de eti aye ya yenye eno na bebo ama yesu ehu no se ampa se na ekoso dano kompono chimekwa mi ana mwiam ho kọ wa na dwo bempren bi kọhwe de esi ena me yese na ye nyina ye nkamom ne anyi de ntubo amfansi nti ye na na ide woda no a wo ye ne yenso ye betu aboa ne ye hunu aha ye sei committee kakra ya kohwe ne report na ba sei na hate airport ye se akade na o cheche mu yakoho akohwe ye nko eno ansa airport na ne zuwa ne yakoba e beda ne etimi afre airport company na civil aviation na as minister for the transport na ho abusan sei na tie adisua the minister Odano Nancy Oyebi STEM, science, technology, and English and mathematics. Oyebi was all obey baby. Ah, schools do those any as a member Yahuno. You could say a home. Won't put them or a beer or Wahuno, Wabusa. At the end, a be yo. And Colasa and the co school way and put them more. Nina and near my Yamso, yes, I dare say was you. And this idea. Ye better say na nanom na ban so aye ne de na fe de bia en ma si etwifa so esan say district assembly kura wo ho no DC wo ho kura me hunu bra no ne hia MP or ye member of the district assembly no brebe no ba ho ko meeting ebo wa ma ne kura say na tieda Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly MP say wo Kumasi Metro so mo ye members so say ba dodo say na ba ho meeting ama ye hunu say na tie anti menana waba wose ase se na ti adan kreja se na ti ase se na ti ye busa no wo chechem de so ye nia so ne ye mpotem ho no ne de oda no no ye to abama no ko abamu no ko parliament no ono so ka so bebo ama ye oba district assembly obe development e ko na wo no aka wo hu enti kwan na wo kan wo asem wo no oda no de no abeka kire wo di na ye Nadarma enana oda no ojani mu aka munyu kure nyina na kwa we ni ska di twa ekwa we me che obo enye yie aha se na tie waka enji yanso wosi ehunu se sa na tie de kwa ba na be fa so sika ne ye che no wonkran ye nche no Kumasi so yanso ya nko ho ne yanso ya tra no ye chine begina ha de bia ko bijo bi entwa ne ka no ne twa sika ne frinkran na eba eti yebe ende mazu kan tare tu ese ende ka contract wontu enu aye musoti wono ode ende ka eti ni nyina na no mesese Mome yanhwe kwan enso ye befa so a. Ye betimi de baby etie no enso aye ama aye. Then etie ye se ye budget o. Ye wie budget ya na fe ye bekichem. Ye bekichem we kwa ha. Yanzu yeso ye so antuma na etie na ama achi na ama ha ye che no onkran. Standing committee abohen we na ada no mum ye ni ye na yenso eda e be frɛ no ne ne ye ka ne wo ka ne so ye ka bi yenso etua na mo se nete na ye kama nti na o se ye dana se Chinese fo ya akofo mo abai ya brechem so no mo ka ne ye hihye ne ye abia na aboa me anya nwuma ne ye aba asantime mba nti ne nyina mpa ye bebo odi wo mo ba na nkomo no ebie ne be ya ne aka na ahihye kama mai ti anan mo afuo yonso meje se afuo ria minister afuo sana nan mo ye afuo ewo ye mposema ene ye de be yam na ye industry ya ke
so otu for raise about Kumasi Kejetia obusa semensa se Kumasi Kejetia phase 2 no ye den na mfiensu ni omode so te ho but yengo tie semensa asema wo kan yengo tie Simon on the original minister ene Ashanti region himfo no se afedi dondo afro tigare ebe funu wo mo yeah kakra
akwan de bibiri ama contractors eno de number me de nka me fan ze enka ya nenso no sika 70 no aban etimi tua interim payment certificate no do na efekwan every bank so omuni site they say o kakra na say o dey ama contract na ye den ji abana na sebi ye ne o kan ye bolo an so be Jessica no ma sign aba site na say bi the kofa anya contact e go je mo man so contact we contract seven previous and best trust so ka say the final asaya fana enye fe as no ke ono ye di ama contractor right shop we are free of wasi about Dantano abisi manso kwanta nanko dia abisi anyan kwanta over 240 million US dollars project then am say payment no ekoro wa shasi free of wasi about Dantano eduma no enkoso yi papa nti akwan de otunfo ye wo how until saban bit metri contractors no ka your big problem. The group here, now me akra me am here me mabo because I dey is can you butu. Me wan so fi here it me ye kwan ya kebe kwa. Kamen so metina so ye ni nyina wi ada chi me na mo. Me free so na mo kwa betima ka say ye kwan we na me kan ye kwan we ya me breso. So ni ma no be bribe no ohia se no next ka se no ama be bribe ya ka. Ni hu me na Bata him see many years because the town rules they go up to now. It me after year request say terminate. Now I am farmer contract for Franyas idea happy. And you do for acquiring the Kadia contract and say to me, 60% pray we are and as soon as I saw ever why they must Cassano and high. For acquiring the Kadia contract and say to me, 60% pray we are and as soon as I saw ever why they must Cassano and
okay, so Nanama. Now, this is Kumasi Ashanti region for you.
Okay. Kwabena, you start here free. Otum for initiative say we raise fund. E dey renovation konfanoche. Also we yan who ko hospital one 2 times. And we kwhwe dey see honom. Konfanoche teaching hospital. Omo ye adwuma every weekend bi omo ko bu akonta wo menhia palace. E ko state conference mu. Enti e yo otum for adwuma. Dey ya dia abato hu sunsanso no. Abato a asantema ye to no ehun sunsanso no na adu sam pempenso we ma hu se nkrofo bebre je ye wa Ghana ha die ye ntimi nka de wo se ye ka but wo mo tie brochie die menhia himfie yo ma attack ya wo mo to edema nananom ye nti bi kura na yate enye mesisi a ye se otumfo intervene ye wo Ashanti region otumfo sabe wo ntimi ntu ne to Emma Jubilee House said the workers is kind of one can hire channel was in. You were bant my hinum. You was a macro, I hear macro. Oh,
but
oh, you know, why your office, Diama MPP.
But Nanama, Nanama. Asema yewura eken. Me pache wo, Nanama. Pempe people so why you yewura say omo chess kan won kran. No omo checha enso ne so. Yewura MPC wa Ashanti region kaso mbetu kedoforiata.
Na me kan.
Yes ya wo. Yes ya wo otumfo na ugigina mu say.
Una intervene ye.
Ma kedoforiata anko. Eni e ka che o se sika de nti Ashanti region. Wo muntimi anya project no. Sika na se. Wo mo wi sika no. Otumfo kedoforiata na kaso on tron on na wi sika no. Oye kromfo criminal. Kromfo na wi sika no. Yan go to kromfo no a no afre nkwala no wodem ko de aka kire mo se munyai o wie ya se na na ofrefre o complain kumaske jetia jo mama de 3 within 2-3 years
in a year first phase stores first phase no so kwa project no so
jo mama de within 2-3 years bam and okukuru
first phase ni so as the second phase no first phase ne so just second phase no
John Mama message John Muhammad de 6 months and fix Asante man po hine no to oh na say bozu muya ne mabu wo ha ba omiati podipo kwadwofo kromfo criminal we
Kwabena hu video so woni ne yire no amuti de da otufo ekon so otumfuo na ba umia ne yire no wa muti dida na naso
say anka eno kra na say anka omo hu ne say yes Asante man eye mo World Bank Asante man ene ma mo MPP mutimi ba power eti anka otumfuo kra so so mampon hene ekra no eka se okay nya hwe ye nso so omo ye ma ne pe wo mo ye na no pe wo mo a edi enti na ese mo ma mpuntu obo wo mo se de Johnson abo wo
because omo nso take omo for granted sesabi enipom go no enyisu wo ma de de to aba
thank you and I don't na metie blogger bi o friend no ohu ehi menim se boy bi sa wo ya friend no ohu ehi was Asante for this is the time amunhia nyansa sabi o sabi
Honorable was a chairman sabonsu ko ne constituency a omo tunso obo no no o se ono 2024 no na enko bi
wa boa osuro
osisa woso wo bekọ a hwe MPs omugu Ashanti region
wo ye be ma pa wo ni ti wo so
MPs akwado omugu Ashanti region no enye development no o agenda o
dabi
ekwan ya wo be fa so a constituency executives wonu omo be build bond na wo be wini wo be tue sika na constituency executives na form sese be agimifo na wo be wini primaries because wo wini primaries a sa kwanfuo se suku ni ho se nsuo ni ho eye 99% se wo ye MP eti MP so bugu Ashanti region no na ponu mu ne o se chairman sabons mu no wo mo matena ho no mo acha na o ma ye MPs for so many consecutive terms no they don't care about development infrastructure
47 constituencies out of 275 no Ashanti region kwa were 47 representatives na parliament etinka obia one constituency kwanji one major project one major project anka first term of Akufo-Addo Kambenya 47 projects to talk about etinka second term ikwe na kamasanya 47 projects enti MP for ekotena ho 47 we NDC for a 4 ni free because we opposition na we we enko enti na 47 and aka 43 43 MPs no matena ho ko 8 years mo ntimi anhye na na ni monyam ba kokora
ananya wo mo anso na ye press conference so mudom constituency ani ye bu
but nanama me wo issues efa the way otumfo waya de
or handle the issue
waya de say no se oso obebie na no aka bia ya gina awiem waya de omkoshia ewo national regional house of chiefs eho eno de asemu ekotu dwa se afedi ade no ya on se ose airport no de susiwo airport no siwo unim dia MPP for ya Ashanti region for wa mokwa na o makotwa animu kakra no more expanding no with camera no mo dia ma George Kwatin adenta no mo ne sa boys no ayi opon ayi kwajo opon kroma nkola no no mo dia betutu Facebook ya wie airport no ade omo ye omo anu no eno omo dia sojafo akotwa baabi a omo nye no asia
wuntimi wurem
omo mo obi anko ho eno tufo busa question say omo ko baabi a omo beka kire say airport no mo awie no mo asore akwa hwe
na konko omo commission
na se otumfo nso wafa ho tukwan
mo ehona
onfa ho tukwan
ehona me bai wahu hwe yewura kotoko hene se wa maya hwe na nimu anka asem no kura nkyere no a dabi ebe ha adwene se wa maya hwe na nim an sekere asem anka nkyere ni straight say look odufo ade wey this is the situation, let's deal with the matter. Odufo to ye de ayi friend say akwa wey sampan de no nim wo Kumase ho ade no nim wo Ashanti region ho. Wamde sampan ba ya Kufuado Trimodinfo di sampan ba en kaka kire ne say biwura akora won free ha won nima de kura wo krom ha ya de chichiri kuroi ya de onana no mba na apo wom na age sampan ekwa ya fa so je no ye nim menu kase Otufo abone ma mienu so o say airport kejetia Buankra kura de ono ane ka ewo na ne ko ho
2020
am say the refi say Buankra ka ho kam ho kam se na ka Buankra so
ma so na de kwa bosi Buankra
na billboards a omo ye wo sa Buankra short cutting
then obusa Simon Semensa sisike ni ho na me no de ntia na na ma meka se wi amenka biu no yes na kotoko hene Akufuado no mba ho a eya na mrane no doso enye jutso kankan no edoso
wagigi no so 7 years ni
edwood mi hwa kwatietia we yenu nka nkire ne se bema ukuro mu chebi untimi enye sa ho enye jutso kankan no adoso ya wo kuro mu a atamios apenso wo komanhia ade asanteman hia no
oka
yewura oka
yo mahama sa
Ekodru Akufuado so a na asem no agina wase de asiti e otimi hwe Akufuado anim nka nkyere se bema se bi konfo no chi esiwe obia ba mu ayare sabi enti yagigi ska ye fam Otufo yanyegi konfo no chi ska mfam rewo eni so asode anadwumienu akoho no akohunu aniema ni bia ye ka no a kasi Akufuado anim kasi agimamanu anim straight
se mu mesiesie hospital no kasi wo monim fundraising na ye ohiri bia kro mo ye bi we ya fi be so December yi do ma hini o ye bi to gba fe de ye bi ga manche o mo friend cran for so mo gigiska for development eye asanifo nkwa na ekoye bia na problem aba eye ne de no problem ohiri bia ne nkro for gigiska enipa sabe tafrache yese edom ani sade osun takrache and no problem. But as much as we are concerned, and near many be wa, so to info me settle no, ne say aduanan anan I catch it almost say look. Yanti min tra asantememu ma asanteman emoto. Akufuado asa that wo ye producer. Kwabena.
Na say
kwamfa chi no wi a on san solicit for fund enkoye se work government hospital. Kwabena obi aye adwuma
kumawu
Edi hospital kesiye die
me see na na ma.
Wo hu ni say say 9 regions referral point ba ko ye Kwamfa teaching hospital. Pressure was so. Etminye aferi military hospital kan ho Kwabena da bi ya hemfunu ye nya atwom. Ye be ka kire wo hwe. After 7 years Otumfuo Akufuado wo ba Kumasi ahemfo ya Akufuado ba mo bone nsamnane samira no wakunu ba ne ti edada mo konso mo antimi anka nkire wo mo se enti mo atena wo no mo ama project taxpayers money eka nwurem
yanu na eso Otumfuo esekere ne se na wo kasi wo mo anim plane say look enye ma sisi we nyina Otumfuo kasa no na Crofrom market esi na chiri pe o Crofrom market esi na chiri pe ogoka na ada na NDC for anye otu abasai Emma NDC. Ayi your friend say Kwadwo Bonsu ena de eya trust e be be gu so e okro from eni ga kufa do ba ye no Emma ya wonye
akwabra so na ye road trip park on
road trip park ya
ele ho say yo
ho
yes was
say what say
I say
ja
maintenance problem
projects are on my year PNDC NDC aye wa Ashanti region edi say yewura o kasa na fe wo se aduasa ne kase o monim say sabita frache Asante enye se bia nanama me eya ba bia me wo problem ya tu kromo yi sabe okwo voter region omo ba bia to abako me pacho omni complaints 8 years of NDC no many complaints.
Intina training is oman to aba no kora.
Very good. Very good.
Oman to kora.
Very good. Very good. Very good.
So we can say your strong word no. Akosi Ketia
from
West Africa.
Market.
Raka say
Africa. Man fit Kumase kura say Kofo na si Ketia market.
Very good.
Kwado be bia no.
One say voter region Oti omo baby omo to omo bako and these were power they have problems me baby eya na atemdidie no akwa di aya na me wo problem no eno no e wana me wo problem no omo didi atem ni nyina no omo didi otumfo atem nyina no saafo ni nyina no omo ahemfo omo krom problems ho omo ahemfo no mo apetasi wi asa omo nya bro twere dan a eno ano no ebi chance ase ton langas agibi sa ase afa e hona ya na me wo problem so obi an kan kromo asem me e hona ya na me wo problem no because pick every region they have serious issue onim say yan crofo adwene say obuase gold ya yetu no e comment ya yes o de opese uhu a go to Facebook post to be provocative na hwe omo reaction ubehu adwen omo odwene me ya na me de test omo obi tim be kase na Ashanti region gold nyina wo otumfo omo nim se yetu gold no a akwatietia no na gi hu sika de wo ma dwene mu se otumfo na gold no kono obi age royalties yeti kroma gama nje onje royalties
na waso omo ti ase
do ba hire onje royalties oko takrade ahimfo omonye royalties number 2 omonye no omde adan omkro no Texas adan California o de say obi anka de kro mu asem me eho no na ya na me wo problem say ebitimi kasa ema no kokoye say ye gigi eye Bank of Ghana sky ya de ba but say o flip here no a where I have a problem is the nyatwum of otumfo ene na ahimfo
Bobie metimi aka bibi kaka wa ha.
Pacho yenko.
Yo. Wonu se me betina ha nyina me nche atiefo.
Oh.
Me ba
when your first hour we go no. You were just you tear your body tell.
Bobie wonu ade ba akom. Ashanti region ya himfo no bebre setetel na akoyete so ye de MPP atwa wo mo yefu no. Enti aboa kwa de ne begina ho se na o mo ka na brepi. But ne Bobie me kan ma wate ne watiefo se enti sa wo kumase. Me every weekend bi ami wokumase se edru akwaside anana no atena se na ukofa ho na ukuta wo NDC duku egu komu a senye na mo chia wo e kan kire wo se maame mumra ye ho na fe de ye hia mo no ensesan yaba edru ba bi a ebi anana no mo no se aye ne se Ghana ha constitution mo kwan se mo bayi wo mani ma ye politics ebinum timiye wo hwe se ne ebinum ehye ma kwan ma vice president de ne omo yire no ti omo kode da omo kon so a directly or indirectly no omo ye politics what you say na emom no so omo ntimi megina platform so me ye politics but omo ye politics but me ka kire se kukuwa mu no ahemfo no bebre wa Ashanti region se omo hu se MPP adi wo mu hwamo na sebio kwase de da bia betia ne dua so a na ono so osimi mpaja miti kura reda
omo hu ni da me
omo hu ni sesei
oh na me
sesei
Kofo de wo mu ani
me say
enya gugu mekro ne kokoye ayi office de ma ayi ba ayi oye office bia obi anu a video call viral o hini ya Kwame o hini be ya Agrikins mahene.
Dem so say di ono ne
Agro Agrikins mahene. So ono. Okay, me share Joma oye road contractor.
Yeah.
Joma Hama time asaman aguna saa ho no contract nyina on ye de man no. Agrikins mahene. Community day senior high school. Ebi si ni kurom ho. Ahu ebi si ho. O se hefa kwa mo se hefa ya na me Agrikins mana kamanum. Kuro ni de hefa. Ohene no.
Efa Nana Buadu.
Nana Kwasi Buadu. Oye road contractor. Ya na Joma Hama time because na me papa a former DC. Aha. Ya akwan bebre Joma Hama time award
na Joma Hama time no see ni filling stations bebre.
Ya me come na Kwasi. Yes, on say Joma Hama time wo ka say.
And
we see the filling stations bebre.
Babra Nanama. Wono de Akwasi Buadu no. Wono na anya nisika.
Na de open or de be.
Okay, Kwabena, the open or de be.
State sika nyira ye wono ho.
Okay.
Onya aban adwuma.
Okay.
Onko wi a obi ade. Obi asika ni no ho. So no na onya ni sika. No so de be support eye Baomi a. Over to him.
Eti Kwabena enu ne kwa ama ni kokosi sedu be bia na akasa ye de ba na nkrofo ka. Because of the enti nkrofo ka ne say, ya ye ho say ye ni ate. Ye ni ebie. Ye ni asantefo no. Ye no munie. But where say edu baby bebre hu say ye show maturity say be ye jimi ye ni nte ye ni miye enti na ya sem ba e ya na enkrofo ka enkrofo sere ye no
ha nana me wo mo yes anu asika no na mfiri madan no mo madan ya santini wonya gadangbe wonya nkrani madan develop ni kuro sai hey nana ebi a kuro ma na unimu ha sem ti na wo fu say de o mo kan ye correct yango ka madan no asem Dabio, yango ka bagdan ma. Yango ka zoom lion kro basam. Enjrew. Konkrenza na kwhwe ayi Nick danso. Hey.
Sa ufan sa dia kwa ni.
Dabio, ya dia.
Basi ye hwe no kwa be ye.
Nanama, ye ti kro mu.
Politics ye play.
Mebo. Politics ye play nanama. Me pa cho. Say no be sending me message.
Okay.
About hohoi. Omo voting pattern. And the Entium decides on the Tuatia NDC because of Eastern Corridor, which I disagree. Almost said that Emma South for no, a pursue on my way. Sabaya bet me, I had the but me site na Siba be say, this is the way to go. Me a kamen kunun kebedu dachibino, and ka voter region and Twaba and TNDC. Now Santa region at Twaba etia MPP. Ebemo BS Yansa. But as to individuals, what they want to do with their money, nobody can determine.
But brother, me can say as to individuals, they obey ye. But tie, answer what can say obi di ho ya ba say Eastern Corridor. Inti no moto abetia NDC. Ashanti region, so I'm around about. Yeah, it's one adane bosom. So I'm almost starting in next year. A nipen ni sa a constituency we area ho, hunu nyansa. Ensue nyansa emu ahemfo enkase nkrofo we no omo de ya dwin di agro omo beto sante akoto aba de am MPP because ye sante for de ye MPP for
and that is the reason why
but why no so say yeah because of Eastern Corridor say na John Mahama start na ko na nimu kura o ba na yi o mo shi say odu ani a Ashanti region edwa akese airport akese we na wo ye etie betu etia ba Ashanti region for beto de am MPP say ye de ada stad ma betna ha Rollins betwa me nananom enam mpre ena ho be ye say
but nanama
man said eti Ghana for better koso asre
no the point is yenti na make say otumfo nkoma a one Simon Osemen said ye no though yes why ya de but anya Simon Osemen say ne hian nkoma wi
na Bobie me say otumfo
Akufo-Addo ba
men kan bi o ma men kan na asem ne bi why won say metia me hwe ode unu aba
sa fe na mo bebe me de me so ne
ba kona so de ma me ka bi ansa na waso otumfo ade a waye no ene wo mo aye kaseti a otumfo no otumfo etu anamo bi a mefa ne say asanteman da bia ye nsum ye nana ne kwa edu ba bi no wankasa wutirima na ye yiwe
Akufo-Addo ba on kan sinanim
baby edru no enyem nwanwa se Akufo-Addo na akra ka o timi nkwa nanim sesei na se Akufo-Addo timi kwa na nanim sa no ya na beka ache no ena yese se opese o kan asem kra che nyame ase etimi ka che mframa nso
after 7 years
what you say ebia na ye se o mo beye omo be and at times no say me dey papa chi akona na ho bebre there are times omo timi ene yedi nkomadi amane awi na timi fa ye papa no ne na wura dem enti e bi nso a wanka ne dwam so na bi otimi ka kire Kufuado e wo dem enti nka na ado ene na ese nkode nani to se nana mama kwanya wei na bi a bi wo ho a wonka no wabonten na waka no dem enu nti bi a me waka me de menye asante mamu de se na kan mo amopem nto me yenim se mo de anye kra mo beto untumi so agina waka
me ha na me wo problem no da bia me ne eye minua ya gisa achini ya kan wo dem a kire no Jomama kan wo dem
bobi o mama no si yanka wo be
Jomama
wanka no wo dem
otufo kan wo dem
kan wo abonten kire no
Atameus
ni nyina kan wo Atameus na de ne wono so kan kire Simon se mensa wono so Simon se mensa gina ho ka se sika na sika ni ho no sika bebrebe almost 600 billion cedis o ma je no e wo he
who can 600 billion over 800 billion
se de edu no
so
over 800 close to 900 billion
900 billion no e wo he na wo mutimi track contract sika
do you want to tell me otumfo nimska yabodin say abagana do you want to tell me that
enti say sika no e wo he na Simon say mensa
otumfo ya che no wonkra ha
ya che wonkra ha ya de dubu mo dem gabi ni bedi atuo
ni enti otumfo nim say omu wi sika no me position ni say Kufuado wei enante eba manhia in public
ese kan
that's right
ese kan
me point
jo Muhammad Monyanko we so timi ka che Kufuado
Kwabena first term wanka
second
term me dey say me problem ni na se Kwabena ahemfo akese wo Kumase etimi bodwa bi sei se Kumase atete apansa makache ne kete a wa say yo Dr. Mensa be Kumase ya
Dubai ko crack
enti Kwabena enti omu betimi aye sei e na aka na Kufuado 1 year pe e na hospital kese se work nwura mu
me say nanama ho na nkomo ni gira ne say
me say me ya sure pass kumawu hine kora no by election ko beto am MPP because we MPP
oh yes
oh yeah ba ku ya na me so wo kromfo yi oba so am kan so wo kromfo pani no onu say obeto am no hwe me say ukọ Asantemampo ko hu Asantemampo government hospital obefe Jomama NDC market ya wo mo siye a station wo siye half na kan no
eda ho
7 years ni
now can no crack
nothing
from market esi krom ewo otumfo hena no
ba Kwabena
asemi ni aka and me no me point to say yes otumfo omo raise issues yes what can airport otumfo Kufuado wei adie wo ba wanimu a me entidie be pa na wa Kufuado ho omusuro no ana otumfo no so and that ada so and that
yes
ba
okay.
Kwabena
because I say o hwe nanim kasi nanim pen say bema 7 years ni
no no kwa be chama 7 years na ba
wo de yemfa ne say wa hu no ntem
7 years 1 year dey pan obetimi dey asase a wo bewie
hwe nana
Kumase airport wo fa
otumfo yesrew enema no bi wa me yankotwetwe ma woni mi say na anu mi read article bi say am copy ayi bi so otumfo 2020 ade no ekọ no ho no watimi ahwe Kufuado anim aka kire say enema a waya ma Asanteman dia Asanteman da wase
any woman
dey wo he
ade no Kufuado waya otumfo enti nana etoda bi a yes me need problem bi asekrofo expectation for Ashantis very high I don't because sabi I see the onimko and you didn't no ano so I don't have any problem me problem they say yewra for say yo nyatwom na doso unko bo nipa na baso 2020 no aba complain wusu nim say bibia ni ho say wo ka nti wo ka so aye mpuntro no na mpuntro na we metimi agogo se si ayama ye otumfo bo Kufuado abaso say wasi ni nyuma pa wa na Asante region ebe di nanim ni nyuma pa wa ye nyuma pa na we
ebi so anu kasa bi
wo kosa wa bo sadia ni yempe no
because
sadia ni yempe no
okay Kwabena woni because former president John Mahama ko gina ho a ho no otimi bo otimi bo hospital obo na na Akufo-Addo so kokogina ho a no obo ono so obo the ministers o mu free Ashanti region eti na kan say unwumadie papa
no bi nana empuntuo yemfa mu be yemfa be bu
at times ya na ahemfo no obo ka because say empuntuo de be say why you bidi
ya we ye de bedu
say why you bidi e bedi wani
as at that time number 2 twifo nkwa na tikuma se frafra fonto dagati fonto dagoma fonto na dagoma fo wo kuma so omunye nipa
o mu bu besen
awa ene ne awa Muhammad ene ne
o mu bu besen
awa Muhammad ene ne but your point is say nana se wutie ya onananom yesrew kasakwa ne be no adoso eduru ebinum dia so ya o ka no fekọ eduru ebinum dia so na adane abebuo ene wakasa na kasa we no enye Simon Osemensa edia saade ne ba ho a hwenanim na ka kire no se bema Kumasi Ashanti region atete asai se omsi skani ho anyankwante ekwai no money obo krobo akon no money yempe ebe yemfa be enebu oman kan straight nana kaso omo anim straight na yenko yanim me mabo me first half awie me da say I'll be back live on Accra 100.5 Citizen Show me ba chonya me che obi 1000 Ghana cedis star 413 star 413 hash star 413 hash me baba be bo me second round yeah you better have discussions on the economy na enkomo bebre ho I'll be back.
For media some dabremo sisi ade wo sidan ya any coin so bo hukra essence Alu Africa we got you covered. Alu Africa eye dwumako kese a ebo ne nchенse papa edi kru danso any trusses a Ghana ha any wiase afa na nyina ye ne lidie yen ane topo Alu Africa ewa abakwasam adimu eba no roofing sheet any trusses say ye papa nko ade a eye honom na obenya pa ye quality sanso ya affordable bedroom fish ye duonu nie edan ye buru 2 million na Alu Africa ekruso. What a news! Yen chance ye di kru dance no. Ni amani dimu ne se emu odu. Ne bani diswo ni diswo. Fit is 0.35 mm. Eko si 0.5 mm. 0.35. Eko si 0.5. Alu Africa Trust so. Emu odu. Na a range fi 0.55. Eko si 1.15. Enti enya fe na wudi dua kokru wuda so a very nache amfote berie Alu Africa Trusses no amfote ntimere enre nache eye good for all weather conditions ne boaso da for mo ankasa so beto dua pa de enkato Alu Africa Trusses na bokwaye breto no ho ban Alu Africa products ni nyina so ye ma 40 years warranty emfrishie duanai warranty hwehwe Alu Africa e was Spinters kwai so ye ne MTN office no ana di nhwani mu ana say frɛ 0574286292 se wudu takra de so a ye branch ni bi wo ho frɛ ye 0545446852 na edwumeku bia wo pese wo beto Alu Africa kwal ni bi no wo betimi walk in to your branch bia ye beton dia ma wo mo na wo de akodi dwumadie bia Alu Africa building made a sight.
Salute. Hey. When we send your police in your draw, Imbusaba Mesa Amama Huaden.
Refuse to grow, and young offense swabek.
And what day immune system or Yankopon, and your ready pediatric somewhere who by no, and Nasa wonum Imbusaba Mesa, a peja immune system nabribia. Ya Yarientimu. Sasa dear, a month for the one, the Imbusaba Mesa, do the one dance yes. say enyarewa horo anipa enyina etimi ba ne so ene nyarewa kese nka ya wuti ni din ene ho ka na oyemu ahyew nyina no ebo ye ho ban efiri ho enna wo mpo a omu wa nyarewa ne dada na omunum doctor enuro no enum imbu saba mesa no a emo mo ahoden pintin ya wo mu ntimpo se yare ehye omu ho imbu saba mesa ewo kansi ene o man mu babia ye to enuro etufo mfre 0246 208496 FDA ahihye se adwade nkrato yi magye atomu se ye
GoTV's got a special gift for super fans. This November, we're treating all GoTV Super customers to a taste of GoTV Super Plus. Enjoy non-stop Premier League action on a dedicated Super Sport channel, the biggest teen icons on Disney Channel, international movies and series on Studio Universal and Universal TV, and the best local shows on Africa Magic Showcase. Make sure you stay connected to GoTV Super this November so you can give GoTV Super Plus a go. GoTV. Love it.
Hey, say the Mako who ever Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic no. Me who credit me. Say enunti no manya award wa. Eya world best. Obia transe Emma Dumpem ya de. Ka say anase me boya de enkan to dem bio.
Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. Asa nyarwan te say ne ekuro etu no. Ne enkan ewo nanum. Oba na be mo pa wo. Ene enyarwan kaye.
Nansi ma me ka say ene spinal cord ho ekaye no. Greenfield ada romenti ene wasa so de jana na so epiem.
Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. Ewo ultra modern laboratory and a diagnostic machine sir. Associated Pediani Mwankasa. Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. Ewa Nungwa Dogon Estate Junction. Last stop. Frewa 0243 983 906 and 0261 651 898.
Greenfield.
God is our healer.
Greenfield.
Your last stop.
I believe. CMGC Kachadio. Yeah! Here say, Ubebo star 413 house. Ewa MTN peso. Amunumu honomwa. Na wansa kawata die. Aye CMG Sikata die promotion. Yeah, afi yesu ye bedidio. So peso wenya CMG Sikata die bia. And ye kwai we na befa so. Step 1, bo star 413 hash. Ewa MTN so. Step 2, choose Accra FM. Na we die the prompt nechi. Esu a wonsu asikamu nyina. Ebe kwa na wie yamao. Sikata dia promotion. Eye cash in and win big promotion. When you idea what's our year, win your share of 24,000 bonanza. Shaniswo, Dudu Bia won't taxi, and you cost star 413 hash and never more when you say, Kunim, our CNG Sikata dia promotion or so. A year cashback from Class Media Group. Kai Huna say, Sa Jumedia Way, and she shared the home, the National Lottery Authority, our Caritas Lottery Platform, and a boy chidom. Unyam Fisher don't watch it airqua, one card Jumedia home. CNGC Cartadio! Yeah!
Wabatele Accra FM, yeah, mommy.
All right, so that's it live on Accra 100.5 Citizen Show. Yamamunyina ebio, yes I emamo akwaba. Na adwuma bebre wa ne yebedi ho enkoba. Mpacho mo a munya entwa eyemo your friend say mo sika chede no. Mo modern say mo betimi akọ na meche amount for 1,000 Ghana cedis. So then we are going to talk about the budget, the economy and everything. Pacho na mamen kai oman for say ye de Tabia Herbal Center. Omne de Tabia Herbal Mesha Abba. Na Tabia Herbal Mesha for almost side the Tabia Herbal capsules. De Abba. Ya boa oman for bebre. Eda almost pa and every then other companies ya almost so omni di dwumadie akese yeda almost say and every mo amoti enka ewo Elmina yeda mo asepa on Benya FM and Tamale Dagbon FM so yeda mo asepa and every. So we have lawyer Martin Pegbu or ye private legal practitioner Fiase Kofi Kapito, Chief Executive Officer, Consumer Protection Agency, will join us and area and our friend so Yenya Kabore will join us in the studio. Lawyer Akwaba.
Yenya.
Boko there.
Yamnadum. Well, man motion so once you won't quite
you wade. Enra minim say disabled for issues no UTV.
Yes, and down on a permit your radios need be so moko board dumping or a ministry.
Roads
ministry.
Yeah.
And yet sure mokra say on mine say because they didn't issue this notice to the police before. But that's wrong. What the police did was lawlessness. You can't, it's like instant justice. Because story now say because they didn't issue the notice. No, my police, or when you police has to train anything yet or more editing for about 2 hours. That's wrong. You can't do that. So if it's a my phone, go to court under the Public Order Act.
So at that moment,
no, you don't have the right to say the way the story was made. They say as punishment. When you hear the story, not just say more punishment in the detain for 2 hours. Not just say one fa notice a man in the detain 2 hours. That's wrong. Police needs are too many. Police can't punish you without first going to court. You can't punish. That's the whole concept now. Nipano aye officer watomra. Okay. What the any faniko court me because notice no enye permit na woje. Enye permit. Notice to the police. Notice to the police. Until officer wa form mra. Okay, what the court na kochre. But when to fam running share won some enkase because say one man notice no. It's not a crime. Let's even put that plain. So one man notice now. It's not a crime. Until police in the first way won't mean found.
And the council. At the end of the bia and unlawful gathering. Near Baba Bruncroft unlawful that idea.
No, that's illegal. Constitution is first no na a year. Until your NRCD. So time na a year permit no. Ye free ho. Into your free case be NPP versus IGP. NPP, New Patriotic Party versus IGP, a Supreme Court case. Into a no. I think it's 1993-94. On say yes, constitutional regime national. NPP the case is court. Into Betty NPP versus IGP, NPP versus AG 31st December case, NPP versus AG CBA case. So they are like at least about 4 cases. But Mekai 3, maybe there's another one. Once Mekai 3 straight out NPP, the case is called. Into one of them is the NPP versus IGP. There someone come and say IGP need to me say obe si omo kwan so omo kwan demonstrations near now. Yes, and the Supreme Court interpreted the law and said no, under the new constitution no, ukwa demonstration now. You are only notifying the police. Public Order Act, not the. So of course, when I
you don't need a permit from the police.
You don't need permit, and yet, sutre say it involves. So, Pamacho Bamenka said, "Biano organizing demonstrations." Why the reason you need to inform police and say sometimes there are serious security implications, not all the time, sometimes. Into we are more sutre. Also, I'm not boy who buy. Police for your damase. And yes, yeah, can basa say. But we're just addressing the issue. But we appreciate that police for a boy who buy. No. Let's give appreciation and respect to them for that. But of course, I'm boy who buy now. Omunye ni year and also yebeka because then you chase anonym say. That's the thing. Okay, so no court and the Supreme Court interpreted Public Order Act no. I'm so share Public Order Act no. Is that Act 490? Any constitutional provision Article 21 freedom of movement no near keka any kind say demonstration your permit na woje. You are not taking a permit, but you are informing the police. Say there be logistics at times be a person of fan sa kwan no. This a police for never block kwan na mouth. Who new kwan say demonstration now one kasa the open akofa ties all those things.
Okay, so depend on the nature.
Excellent. So sometimes no one fa permit na ma you look at the nature of it. It's any what were they causing? I mean, won't mention say, oh, China 2 hours when you should report a notice. No, the notice is not. When you should notice, it's not a crime. Won't mean be a book, be a muy say one fan notice number into what to Ghana right here, Kobo Kwedu. There is no such law. Say without the notice, no, well, this is a crime.
But at least. Oma police for who, even sometimes for your own safety.
Excellent. Yes.
For your own
and
safety.
And also to arrange logistics, no, especially route, no. Because when say traffic near, into police never block traffic. On be block traffic. I know be crying block it totally. Don't say it me block it say motorists should not pass this road from this hour to this hour because there will be a demonstration. They should use alternative way. Because the police are yes I am mawa. Ebiana beje monam hono route no more demonstration motorists and so person more contempt, confusion and all that. So there are security implications, but depending on this one, at least from what I heard, a few persons with disabilities, a disability akotna roads ministry we then ochi omo to say 2 hours. Not just say no wa bo mu kwedu na we bu omo for. No,
it was sad yesterday. A bit free Cape Coast nearby.
And that is not Dawson Kakra.
Yes.
Hey.
A bit free Cape Coast, a bit free Kwau, near other places. And almost bed down home at the Chinra. Because 3 days in Nanyum Renua, Minister so among Chamono. No, the Land Cruiser be Chamukoy. One lady be a Onwa or Tihumono. Omo chene say ono so obebu security for no ono to him obeda sorry akobu security for eya osai oba but lawyer unim e ka abande omo each bia 18,000 Ghana 18,000 Ghana
so the bia ne VAT a fuel yet to Toma ministers, deputy ministers, a big crown, no money, Jumada, no more die V8 mu. Unim Sabaka say, hey, Bosumi, actually, V8, no, yeah, mamma fuel. Mummy into Yasa,
18,000 Ghana. Why, yeah, Juma 2 years. 18,000 to Yomoka, 650 or something a month. And on Begu, a year, rotono. Into 2 years, no, ya Munti Omokano. No, almost 2 years. I have crana. Mode beme ma omo. Ena omo say after 2 years in there, ombe peka kram omo. To omo bra Tuesday enyumre. Tuesday no omko ya omo anadwono. Minister ni dwane ye. Ti enra. Omo da sore ye no. Ena omo so awia na no ohye. Ba bia omo da no. To omo nwura mu emra metena ministry no veranda mu okra kakra na enwunu nto omo so. And strict for no fair police for say omo ba attack omo. And these are people who are want to mean nante. So
oh no. That's when you say Oko Law School there is a case. The person has a title that Professor Kumado or thoughts, law of thoughts also independent boys. Now I can say bubu for in a wheelchair mu. Ontimi sorry. Inti o wasin no na otu no kase I'm female news. I'm a boy. Now, obey say Australian and Sacro Drew we need. Into say na. So there's a case in the law of thoughts like that. Into nipaneti form and now take wheelchair gra Australian sa ninsen rule.
No way.
Into say na obi sa okaso be boy asuma was wa attack you. It's one of the questions. Into lawyers I mean do na so muti kwa de ombe ka say okolo square side. So common sense. Hey Charlie.
It's so sad. It's so sad. Anyway, so we have so many things to talk about. Minia Kabore Akwaba.
Ebru Commander.
Bokode.
Adom.
Good. So we have issues about enra budget. And that for yendin komo adia ba kwa yedin komo a business community. You read the budget we look at the business community. Business community no omo to omo a na yaso ye ho atoye if you say oman we no ya agudie nyina akoye adwadie tonaton movement na ekoso then issues about bondholders and pensioners orezi ni nyina enra Kenoforiata raise any money. But on the issues about taxes, so we'll talk about taxes. But Kenoforiata raise issues about stability of the city. Yengo tie a small kind on the stability of the city. We are the majority for no so ekaye and the minority no so ekaye on this matter. So Kenoforiata on the stability of the city. Then also raise issues about public sector.
23. The city has stabilized against the US dollar since early 2023. With a year to date, Mr. Speaker, a year-to-date cumulative depreciation of 25% compared to 54% in 2022. Specifically, Mr. Speaker, the cedi has only depreciated by 6.4% on cumulative basis since February 2023 compared to, Mr. Speaker, 53.9% over the same period in 2022. The stability of the city largely reflects the positive impact from the restoration of economic activity, including robust economic growth, improvement in the current account position, improvement in forex liquidity following the IMF ECF inflows, Bank of Ghana's domestic gold purchase program, reduced speculative forex demand as market confidence rebounds. Gross international reserves as of September 2023 stood at $5,2.3 billion. 23. The cedi has stabilized against the US dollar since early 2023. With a year to date, Mr. Speaker, a year to date cumulative depreciation of 25% compared to 54% in 2022.
Okay, so Kenoforiata for you. Now straight council.
Yes, sir.
And none you ready your budget. Issues about pensioners, dear Dawakumaso, bondholders, Dawakumaso. Where your conversation what dear and anytime you be drew Sanya say, you know, your listeners per se a new dim komona yet me appreciate and no budget no eboa bondholders, pensioners, eboa omo.
Tabi budget no, it doesn't. It doesn't because on say analysis here, we see the general economic situation. No, okay, that's how we start. Because they always scarcity and crana. The economic situation, the better say we see no, a bit me out banche, and our board here, and our laptop. Oh, so if this year the whole budget, you know, say currently, you know, the last inflation October the number they buy say. And 35%.
Yeah,
right?
35%.
And then September, the night 38 point something.
Yeah.
And before then, so they were 40s.
Yeah.
Last year, by this time, near
57.
Okay. Now, even before one of the previous session, one of your panelists made a point. Pass a budget, you know, your market can you know, price of petrol, I call for man.
No.
So what the point is that. Now, once we are not seeing say, oh, price of petrol is going down, no? And I only say petrol there, and of course all the fuels mostly. And no call for man, and it may affect you might be brave because in Yane, then a friend said transport, you see, electricity. Also, petrol affects a lot. Because petrol, I mean fuel.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And she said, oh yeah, DNA say budget, no, fuel and for man. Born and Mafoma, just a budget now. I can you have not gone much, because it means our prices will continue to be high. In Tisikana, Nipani Binyano, and Sunidi, Sikana and Sunidi. Say you're looking at income. Yeah. Now, income, no, when you me find say 10,000 Ghana, no, say Nema Bo was ra, Adia 10,000 now on Sakan, obey me the atono, okay, and so, and I anticipate and can Nema Bo ewo fum.
But they will argue say before Nra finance minister be call parliament no more increase single spine by say 20 is it 23%? Yeah.
Yes.
So at least now whatever it is on person ojumani sika no eso ni di.
Remember I said I know your government payroll.
Yes.
Government payroll.
Yes.
Abide no.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And no yeah. Abide the last time meaning they are no more than 650,000
No, they are 600.
600,000.
600.
So 600,000. On my yenam 32 million. He said, "Oh, but now say why increase 600,000 this workers so base pay by 23%? Only she. Debbie. It doesn't go far. We are 32 million people, so that's a small percentage of the population. Okay, so and I would say majority of the people are in the informal sector. No doubt, your friend said, Guta president, Dr. Bing, well, from morning to evening, be a radio, be a notice. No. COVID levy, import levies, the entity soon in the Ekaka. We did this, your friend said, Awuni. And then
I won't
go bet money the end. So business, I almost a budget, you won't so it's about the prices of goods and services.
Yeah.
Prices no so inflation many into inflation many no sikana aketua kakra ya tumu no or it doesn't go far enough. It doesn't. Masa I mean people are feeling it. So I was first okay I say 2022 abra na ekoye demo no kumi preko no na e bi so ho mo hard dream there 1 year on afi e bi ho say e masa wo kan yo yes mo shia me okoto mo kan say wo kan yo wo the demonstration ye foforo bio o say organize one this time will come say that time na o mo ho nya hihie o mo say I say 2022 that time so say 1 year on afi a man for say
so council genuinely you want crofo
at that time, they hadn't felt it enough. Say it had started 2022. Or say any year the mono beginning of November. And to be frank, say basically around February. So between February and November, no. So let's say about roughly 8-9 months. So impact no na enyan call but 1 year on no. Omo ananka first omu humia omu tumi say akoy kra wo ye NDC wo ye omu jai ye mfrem NDC bio. After whom say na demo no onye bibio.
So genuinely na nim say everything is okay.
Yes. At that time they hadn't felt it enough. Yes, some hadn't felt it. I would say it had just started. Impenifu ni bi. I would say impenifu ni bi. I would say your kokota. I would say more impenifu no doors or side. A lawyer funi. Inti I would say I didn't share san. So more buffer. Omo na mo ti ye kakra. I didn't share. Hit 1 year on. Oba na emu mo se akoe kwa ye NDC de bi mo gya mo se masa wo ya ade o koso o kra sa fe de fe se obo wo fa asem na omu nua from free kura omu nyesika mo so pressure masa ya to ye ho atwene this country nya nti me pompa say next year ye you man panyin foforo a oba mo menye ne ekufu ado aye bi oni ba omia yem pesa mamwo boni bion wo Ghana adia you see the painful thing about this thing is that we had a lot of time before Russia Ukraine beba before COVID beba na na share yembo na enunti so na me toma no 2016 o ka say Gadgesburg economy me ya ka say Gadgesburg economy etiefo Patrick say on say Ghana economy ten bia cocoa ni a friend say gold yeah exporting raw on say cocoa ni shada anye chocolate bibre wo Ghana when we Switzerland omu ni cocoa dua ba kokora so the whole world omu de cocoa ya ye a friend say chocolate bibre no boarding on tablero ni okoto tablero ba kokora the medium size $16 Ghana okoto tablero ko ye cocoa omode ye friend say chocolate and the other types of chocolate so the point is that Omapenyika say Gadgesburg economy na just say raw materials or no besesa and then na ye the value added account cocoa ni gold ni and then most especially imports no rice oil on poultry ya importi bebre on say poultry industry say egu nti budget no afi na oforiata say o ma select nipa he e be mo support ama o ma yen kokko ama to revive the poultry industry. Yeah, budget mo say na okan. So the point is that okan say o man penye Kufuado ni ba o mo ka say Gadisburg economy no pa say ya import dodo o mo be sisa na say ya be do emo ye be yen kokko fish na yi no so that will change, so that will not depend on so much import. Yen bisa ho by the time COVID be hit here March, end of March no cry ye ko friends lockdown. Na emo ahi ne yedua. Na poultry farms ahi ne ye create. Na oil ahi. On cooking oil, vegetable no ye. And by that time no March 2020 na yenya more than double. So no ka say ohia 18 months. By March 2020 no na bro 36 months or thereabout. Nti a man double. Say 18 plus 18 we be 36. Nti no nya double. No nye hute. Nti what you say penyifu beka say COVID am so master. You had double one beka say 18 months. Ya amount 18 we nya 36 and over by the time COVID came. Nti by then na emo no efuo no we sa perfume rice Ghana phones say perfume rice. Nti by then no na efuo a ye dua perfume rice na e wo he. But then na poultry farms are ebema ibeja importation of so much poultry and cocoa na e wo he. Cooking oil na factory ben na we see a ede ye anke say ye cooking oil kai Malaysia so mo ba ha na mbeje palm oil ede koy na hwe omo de aye fu anya nekro in the 90s. By 90s na Malaysia for the ye palm yi ede aye fu na nioma bebre akomonim se nti won say enu nti na Kufuado obeka say o Gadisburg economy on the 18 months obesa no me gidie because they bia onama omusa me lawyer by ha oko school a esu economics kakra esu akwenim secondary school me economics university first 2 years me economics kakra sana law intimate na se kakra nti obi obeka say ono de oba ne butai ne say oba be break sa import oba be ye proper oba me adrefuo ama ye jai import say rice and vegetables near vegetable oil near eko billions o queen nti obi kasa pe ho am say yes afi no obi can real economics
because you know a bomb a local industry no
esuti me nua nti Kufuado can say 2016 pe me say this is the man I thought COVID be ban we nya more than 36 months. We ntimi afa nya huti. Afi na say Russia Ukraine. Other countries na make I say ba me no opposition. So ka or say the NDC for kind na which problem was that na etra Cote d'Ivoire etra Togo. No na Ghana nkwana be kan. So na ebi na ato no who kama. Na yere sorry adoze so my husband is what an economic whiskey. Economic leader of this head of economic management team. I feel we trika yakoto aminaka siemu deep crater. And then back na a friend say if the fundamental if the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. Say exchange rate and expose you. Exchange rate.
But Baumia is telling you say now on a vision, he's coming to do something different.
Sure, okay. Wait there. Onto na dream, David. There's no way. Baumia. Master David, mean to man. Me my account share every 8 years, Mrs. Samu. Banka minya this year no, next year no.
Yeah.
Sorry no. Omuni TUC and common can boom. Any chief imam omunyina any CSOs na nkomo my candidate because me enya me dey say John Mahama na oku wini adi way straight. It's not good. It's not a good reflection of 32 million people. It's not a good reflection of 30. We need say there are other people in town and compete me pan but say amanyo sem no dudu no mo sorry politics is dirty. So we should find a way of ebi ansori ne ba omuni TUC any your friends say chief imam Muslims organizations maybe we will not need to bribe voters because the elections so kwa sure Edu baby a voters yi so mo jiska near the 100 Ghana she t-shirt mu e de ama voter wa ama na onto nti sa de na mpanyinfu bi o mo okuro o say there be politics is dirty o mo de o mo ntimi nye sa bribe no ne yi no. So we have to find a way to break it because it's not good. 32 million people. Ntimi ma we need adin so easily. Maybe we need a strong rival. But you think so obey winning easy. Oh, easy. Baumia na Baumia Saturday make out na TV3 so making kind 26 of his false statements, misrepresentations and grandstanding. Who now all you know. 26 of them making kind be wa. Nti enu nti no ye kaide do. O say nti na ya mo say bibia do wa no we be kan wa hwe ni yi o. The internet doesn't forget. The internet doesn't forget. Oh, 26. Ghana web kura Google 26 this statements straight.
Where they also do?
26. Me say Baumia. Sure. Making kind nyina the fundamentals the fundamentals are weak. The exchange rate will expose you you be building concrete roads. Yeah, the roads you be no concrete. Yeah, be asphalt. And then your friend is saying secondary school see on BCBR regions. 1 second as we talk. Okay, so many of them now. Maybe 26 no cry 2 Jano. Obi catch and say amasa na test 26 no cry sha. And yes, inti enipa kro na compile and ye panacho onye completion and kai no fan so sad no e gina ye boaboa ma betina ha iti oye mani duru 100 American kai ni nyina making kind of
about 26 no.
Yes, ebro and obi catch me. Oh, strong MPP member on the catch me. Guy the strong guy. Oh, support Kufuado too. Made the 2 baby no say Anna Martin pa 26 nko. There are more. I wonder what you say yes or minus.
So which means even their own people are
yes, strong supporter guy no or support to man penye Kufuado time. Sure. So maybe I did 2 so I say na Martin 26 nko. There are more. I say asamaba. Asamaba. Sure. Inti Ghana for munya wildo, munya wa mumien so we need to say candidates no.
Thank you. Kabari, yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Okay, so let's go. 1. I say in 18 months, in 18 months of an MPP government, no community in Ghana will have a water or toilet problem. 2. Under an MPP Ekufuado government, the economy will grow and grow and grow, and there will be jobs and jobs and jobs. 3. If the fundamentals of the economy are weak, the exchange rate will expose you.
3.
4. We have arrested the depreciating CD and given the keys to the IGP. Oh, 5. An MPP government will move Ghana from taxation to production. And not by COVID, by India, a move back. 6. NDC has resorted to increasing taxes under the economic difficulties they created. An MPP government will do differently. COVID COVID tax and a sanitary towels. Finally, budget you know muso baby. So
luxurious tax no. Friends, raw materials are amode air banner. So they just want to make sure the local industries no. It me boost to capacity. Raw materials no, but the luxurious tax now omoji on say oba koto sanitary pad no omo antach no.
Okay. So any susu onko so sena or your bill
or
private honorable susu or your private
members bill. And the irony of this, companies are no more say omo sanitary pad no about 6 na fodi apeko.
Oh.
Yeah, they are gone.
Hi.
They are gone.
And they are show much.
So virtually, so also this a taxation implemented. Why now? Why no effect?
But I say aka 4 bill.
Yes,
but 6 no more yen from because So 8. No, seven. We don't have to borrow for roads. All we need is to tow the roads. The money is here.
And then we want for tow for the
8. We will start constructing roads with concrete instead of asphalt. 9. We are building a new harbour in Cape Coast. 2018 MPP manifesto launch. 10. We are building model SHS in Zongo communities in each of the 16 regions in the country.
Kabore, you are a Muslim. Which Zongo community? Tell us.
Billahi Azim. There is no Zongo Apatakra. Yes, you are.
Oh yeah, sure. What? I'll cross check it.
Me a typical Zongo. Yeah, Zongo.
Documentary be my. And I think why Yanka Bananka or Bon was suffering.
There is no one.
So Zongo,
not a single one.
Yeah, maybe who documentary be almost on. Yeah, now Omo can say, Sebio Wadada Chief Imam.
Yeah.
Yes, sana na documentary which say about me our dad chief imam. And now to me show penny bopa say chief imam over 100-year-old cleric. Chief imam on pen who say waka question the boss say obesi free SHS. Oh, Zongo community say na see.
Say sa boss no the fra medical city or Saudi Arabia kin ebe yamai or in 2019. Sa medical city or kind away.
Yeah, medical city. Yeah. My husband is an economic whiskey. I say we will build hostels for Kayaye. 12. We will build a Dubai medical city. 13. Momo is for the poor. It will not be taxed. Momo is for the poor. It will not be taxed. Yet in the DNAC, Gutafo, free. 14. Baumia secures $18 billion Chinese loan for Ghana.
18 billion.
18 billion.
And yes, I compare 3 billion.
18 na yet so bad 3 crisis here. Baumia secures 18 billion Chinese loan for Ghana.
God didn't say body buisa.
Crazy. 15. Free internet for university and SHS students.
Oh, but that one I think is working.
Where?
All the SHS. Which is almost more laptops. Almost laptops can crave for a few schools. 16. Kayaye won't pay taxes under MPP. Okay. 17. The MPP government has created 2 million jobs. Under that, Ofuriata repeated.
Yes.
2.3. 18. The MPP government has paid 17 billion for excess capacity energy sector. Obwa, Mumbisa Jinapo tackle the sa on this way to me. And say who futuro eguyenim. Share Jimmy. 19. We shall replace textbooks with laptops for SHS students. Then that was it. A few. I mean, to say pilot who said, yeah. So teachers look catch her who said, "They must say, ye." I catch her.
I'm withdrawing.
Debate me or radio. So 20. We will remove taxes on sanitary pads from that long time. I think media, CSOs, one they do manu for gym wanka or man yet. Meanwhile, okay. Meanwhile, more opposition, almost say NDC, the nuisance taxes. That word, almost say nuisance taxes. Is there anything more nuisance than the tax on sanitary towels? Is there anything more nuisance than tax on sanitary towels? Sure. I'll say 22. MPP would have built 1,000 factories with 4 billion with 40 billion loan. Yeah, Senator Party says after not mama Busiana or Abon is about 40 billion. No, so I could be 1,000 factories.
Meanwhile, Bank of Ghana could lose 60 billion.
Excellent. So come on.
That's about 3,000 factories.
You see that thing. So next one.
22.
In 2016, Bawumia lied on the diversion of out of the Eurobond issue. Out of the Eurobond issue, 20 out of the Eurobond issue 2015. Okay, so he said that it was diverted into a private account operated by a private bank. Oh no, cancer.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, he lied on the diversion of the Eurobond issue in 2015. Or see they call private account.
Meanwhile, different. Oba ye ken over atade nyina do no akodita bank.
Nya omuna ye bobusia omunya omu chefa no ye bobusia omunya omu chefa okoka over atase menka na osama o. Say eyi e say na okay say eyi emfa we ntwem. Currently Ansah Domlevo be free office na ye hu 52.5 billion bi o. Kevin Taylor ye hu dede na auditor general pie be ka say or the report be ba 3 years ni.
Yeah,
beside the general report.
What we say for the parliament. Say parliament is canon. Unfortunately, no. And now catch them say, speaker say procedure or the fast buy no or on sign concord rectify the procedure into their comma or okuja to a black one because could lay our parliament because almost accounts 6 if you are 10 billion Ghana cedis 7 billion 8 billion ninyina ayira okay kaboma na anya 52
and see I know my next project apart from asset declaration law no I'm interested in that 52.5 billion no pa anti ye hu de Bobie mo interview Domlevo mo interview no mo man pay
and ye pa because enra omo de documents ebre
thank you
say GRA abia account or Ghana commercial bank different account 6 ni nyina musika omo divert akwakoto different account mu obi afeska no
nti enso yempene o say kwan bia so no mo disika ne ba o say kwan bia so mo disika ne ba anye say o say special demonstration on say sika no any interest so because every 3 years nti yan disika no kwa 52.5 billion no with interest and I hate me na Ghana for your chairman Krofu ye dada na mo disika fa mo dis auditor general Johnson say do they say friend say Ekwamo say do what say what the report be about 3 years what say the report be about share letter no yan kan letter na kakra 2020 mo ye dede na oka say omukura no mo ye hu adwuma na or the report
this is sad
Kabore ya no asend me enemy hu me de no okay share auditor general letter I say it's crazy. 1st December 2020 press release audit service reports of 52.5 billion cedis transferred from GCB to unknown sources. Our attention has been drawn to a publication in the social media in connection with our letter issued on 5th October 2020 concerning our audit observation on transfer of tax receipts by GCB to unknown sources amounting to 52.5 billion cedis. Whilst we appreciate the public's interest in this audit, we wish to place on record that the audit in reference is a special audit exercise which was requested by the Honorable Minister.
Citizen TV Ghana about 2 p.m. 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. at them Citizen Show at the Bremo on Citizen TV Ghana. Me pacho about Citizen TV Ghana there be at them na Citizen Show let them more takra de tadi for them on tadi FM and area a very she Citizen TV Ghana about 2 p.m. 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. At them Citizen Show. At the Bremo on Citizen TV Ghana. Me pacho obo Citizen TV Ghana. Ne be at them na Citizen Show. Ne them more takra de tardy for you them on tardy FM and area. A bear she. Ahwefo say me a Citizen TV Ghana about 2 p.m. 2 p.m. to 6. Say me a Citizen TV Ghana about 2 p.m. 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. At them Citizen Show. At the Bremo on Citizen TV Ghana. Me pacho obo Citizen TV Ghana. Ne be at them na Citizen Show. Ne them more takra de tardy for you them on tardy FM and area. A bear she.
Lady no be 20s. Obe 20s. Oton sa cashew nut yom tonton yi. Ba akokra be 1 cedi and say 2 cedis. Cashew nut no. Ba akobe ye said, I say be a 2 cedis. First no tonton 1 cedi. Ba ye say be a 2 cedis. Eti traffic light no ya wo dey ba 37 bus stop one mo no traffic light na so ena ye gina hwa eti lady ndi gina wo dey ba filling station inside say on my right ena mimi wo middle lane nim trotro so e wo me left say ena obi ti trotro num efre cashew nut ra no say o tobi eti lady no e cross off am ka nim moto nsu fra chire ba cashew nut seller no ono onim se moto ba moto nsu de agya om de traffic light nchi om no nsu etwam enu ani pew pa wa baba yo ano e da fom 2 cedis obi to cashew nut ba ko 2 cedis wa bono chese wa bono eda me kan ne chese kwan tamu a eda ho no mu o wa bono cashew nut ni dida na cashew nut na ya adwene ho ka abo abayo a won 20s wajina ne naso wa hoden ya ade achi a wokọ no akodi pa cashew nut ba ko se ye 2 cedis a se be ye nipa 10 ebe to 20 cedis enipa ba ko be nante akwaba etwa kwamuo edi amerika ama nipa beto cashew nut ba ko just 10 amonya 20 cedis ye to ba ko 25 2 cedis no 25 ansa na wetimi anya 50 cedis ka moto abo abayo ano se uji wenyina de ba ko ene kokwasisuo se ye mpanimfuo mu tirimu odin moye tirimodinfo dodo chese moye tirimodinfo dodo na se de bible mu asam so waka se chese nipa bonifo edi wo man so man ni gija o man ni si apini no eye no kura trodo chese me hwe lady ni da ho maye late so se be na me hwe chese oda ho obi to kashi na 2 cedis ofra no pa no wanante kwa ni mu se akoba o wo hwe de aso no half kura nkoi master na me wakra central na police fo no wanu no e ma no mutonton nsuo no bottle water ne sachet water no bebre no e fa nsuo ni difiri ho no mo etu hwe se ma no omu wure no makwa soa pia water yi no wo ma hyehye ni bebre no mo de drinks agusu no mo kwa no mo kwa koton eti mi bisa me ho se be ya wo be no mawia bre ni yi so pia water ye beto ba ko 10 kora no nya asem ketwa wait obi na mawia we se so sa be ya adwuma na mawia iso sa sebi woni ne ma di omu bedie bebre ho ko moment bi ko school ya onu so bon ho modin a bia wanya be ma bi o ye responsible wo so na tene kakran mo na hwa akora no be ma kwa padie oba kwa padie e di ahwe ne ban kakran ku show Ghana hanom enye simple enye easy wo mai mu na akora ne timia watimia tete ne mo wura mu kakran aton pia water cashew nut aton wanka wa traffic light ase chese moto obo nkrofo no mu di amerika ka bo wa mu so aben na binu mu pra hwe ne banka kakra ne ban be wie training college ne ban be wie nursing training no wo hyedem no oni adwumanye efifra wo te ye efifra wo san ye bra wo bre ye edi hwe ne ba no wa wie training college wa ye ne service awie ye se won twa licensure exams ebe pim samrei nyame abua no wa paase wada so hyedem licensure exams no so wan mo no amobua omo hyeda the last time who issues buy cyber Christian de poku e kasa about this licensure exams and e keka bebrem paase obisa wo mo se kire se hunu exams no wa tena sere hu say this one there eye day na obi ko school wie 3 years every semester bia wo year exams say one pass ya wo be ye be repeat you ye be say enema bebre na akoso wo twa wo exams wo finance bibia wie nipa no na bebre kwa twa licensure exams no ko mutifie na asifo bebre tifie because of say ye mpanimfo a wo mudi wo man so no omo ye tirimodemfo politicians ye tirimodemfo and then the church no asorin so a disappointed society no asorin na nipa de ye ho atoso no asorin na disappointed society no politicians nenya omomugu asori demui ena sofo ebebrada no ho politicians omomugu asori demui womwa na politics omo ye active politics because they be a church of Pentecost say every region be our industry factory ba ko wa region bia nkayemre Methodist every region bia no Methodist our factory another industry ba ko kranka yemre Presby Assemblies of God. But politicians are junior no na dai enya ma me kro na wo osofo wo politician enti hwekrom utisi abonten na utuka be market achie pa wo wa ahoden a utimu so anya adwuma wo beye na jeans egu ni nsa so osori anopa obetini kura mu nyina wa sha ase afiri odoko obebo mu anantia ba be dru do me awo mu kwa kwadru labadi na onamu saadi on obedie basic things any pehia wona brabom basic things ya insu ya ne ama ye ho kwan ama politicians ehu ye se ye agimifo question ye wo so obisa ho ne say sika bebrebe ya eba wo mani futuo mu bosia bebrebe loans bebrebe na ye kan o mani population ne ya bo project bi din ye se de kwa akwaje no the question will be say abana wo kwoto de ma obi papa member of parliament abana kwoto de ma obi papa be ye president ama obi enya ministerial position ya ene wanya ne hu se ye chawa Akufo-Addo ministers ye bo wo mu din a ye se wan ho ene wo sika no wona wo kwoto obama sa nipa kro ni nya sika wo beto akoso sebe afuli around ejimi wo saade ache no ahye ne mu wabia pampamu store na wo kona wo ba na enfie nan ya so no akwakoto aba e de amani pa boni ni kohwini bi no abeje wo man akenten so na sika pempem 6 years sika be say 850 billion. Dr. Bawumia in opposition catch the Ghana for say sika abadwo mahama ban mu no sika be say 200 billion no. Dr. Bawumia bisa Ghana for say, do you know what that money ebetimi aye on mine? But omanya times 2 omanya times 3 6 years omanya be say times 4 omutwa 8 years wie no omanya be say ebro times 5. So the question was so bisa when he said Dr. Bawumia sikana na obisa me say obisa Ghana for say, do you know what that amount ebetimi aye Ghana no a day ena woni Akufo-Addo billions of Ghana cedis billions of Ghana cedis afi we kura ka ho a there be say kwa ye number 900 billion a day bay infrastructure a day development a day bay progress and ye hu Ghana ha iPhone baso na Ghana slave queens munya bia na mutwitwa ne di social media so iPhone 15 aba 16 aba na kudekutam okwadro chi ankora na kuta iPhone. Minister catch me was a mother Brahanum Holland Debra behwe supermarket no shop no omo no a enkora na edu anwumira omo kwahye niema no kwahye se mula na omo hye biscuit ya na omo hye drinks ya na omo hye na enti no month ni nu no akwa no so de bia okọ ebe se 1 or 2 hours okwahye sky di be ma no at the end of the month no akwa no ni maame no on request bibia mfamfiri ho aside the state no government ne de ma no nkoda akoda na kurani sika say supermarket shops no adwuma no mo ye nkakaka enkura ti say 12 years 13 years 14 15 years no adwuma na wo mo eye no week sika wo benya no wu teacher ni wu nurse ni wunya say sika no wunya say sika no eti sankura nketoa no ena kutakuta phones adai and with all the natural resources land etwa ye ho ahia resources gold diamond aluminium bauxite tese bibia cocoa oil bibia with all the natural resources ye nyankopon de ache wo man asase yentam tetete bibia wo de besi Ghana asase su bia no esobro ebosi abrobrobo ni nyina dan o man no adane enome curse land. Ba broni kroma wono no sa resources woni bie no ono ne mani ye nhira man Holland asase ye nsuo but yase agriculture Holland Europe nyina kwara bom na ahwira di nkan ye wo asase ye wo good weather bibia no ye hu ye ho se enome kase e na chese aka wo man no na ugidi se senka ye mpanimfo politicians asofo amugu krom ha senka madwene mu fitaa sam osum wo man a enka Ghana nka na wiye yini enka Ghana gina bia ni se matan esunsuo pia wata ekwa no mo ba se yi akwa no mo ba ebre wo mo ma ho ne bani be ko school ni ma me be bra ko school akora no so be bra ko school nyina oba odi pan kakra obewie school aba be hye dem. Dr. Bawumia era digitalization eye hook up baby na me tie no kwa me 2 year gas bi betena ho no mo ade achi abaako no wa hye nurse atade green no okọ adwuma ma fe omo yeda bese phone wa beji dan omo se omo wiwie nurse ntwe no omo ni adwuma do no hye atade green wo se private clinic bi no ye adwuma ni salary yesay fe ade achi omo hye dem me kwa nam de ti se enkofo hook up yo ma keka na me de ti ye me ba ya me kana yoda so omo ye hook up wo da ho be se wona woni kinkire kum de gina hill so e be se 11 12 1 am no na we ye pie na we yi kwa na we ye pie na we yi kwa e be 5 am no o mo ba prostitution e ma wi o ma ko school prostitution janchira bra hook up Dr. Bamia hook up e ba ye mu regime yi ene hook up e ba ye hook up o se dia se sa no ene ba ye wo digitalization no e so mfaso no hook up eno na eno ena se edin tintiman pa under President Akufo-Addo si the on ferry ade no also cashew nut moto abono e wa wiya yi so because ye to abama politicians a omutimu ni adwen papa omu ye nipa bonefo omu ye mambofo omu tirimu wo sum omu ambasa omu ba be sum wo omu ambasa omu be power mind progress omu ba say by the time they are done with you no na we ye wo mu nkoa ye ti Ghana ha ba ye since ye nkoa wo ye yankasa ye mem yeti ye memu yeti ye yankasa ye memu edi ensesi ye bu say ye country ye Ghana for but a sin say ye nkoa ye slaves under Dr. Bawumia Akufo-Addo on administration way Ghana for sin say ye nkoa sometimes ne many be on ma hu a now just say ade mi hu ya me de ba adwuma no ama me ra ho me hu sa ko be sa lady obeka cho so we senior high school skakwa de to so bi ni ho ko bi sa no obeka to so anya adwuma wo besua be ska ni fie to odi pa kakaka no akwa ko sua adwuma moto abono bad leadership obi se o the 24-hour economy ba me ba na metie tape bi ya obi ka 8 hours kurampo no dum so ankwa ankosi aga 8 hours kurampo no wantimi anye na 24-hour economy na abetimi aye common sense 8 hours no na ye struggle because factories industries various companies carpenter for mason for hairdresser for tailor for factories ahodo industries ahodo wo bia hia electricity wo bia hia enyama hoden kanea no de aye adwuma esan se MPP 8 years under former President Akufo went me am fix energy crisis obebe 2 years no ebe ye kanka be ye o haw kase ebe to end this John Dramani Mahama so se former President Akufo ebe to ye no a wadi ekwo lotion na sabra no 6 anopa 6 ni adumu kanea anwumre 6 ni aso na ebinum so anwumre 6 na wada sumu the following day anopa 6 ena ni aso no se former President Akufo onu su sika wo benya ye on administration mu no se nkotimi fix se the former President John Mahama e fix ye no a enka the late President Mills ni John Mahama take over no enka Ghana ka economy ni nka egrow ye but omo beto wo how ya obi be di president enya sika enya ye the list otimi ye ma Ghana nyina da ne say ye ntotoa do be so kwa Nigeria ye nkwa free gas ye ntotoa pipelines so free Ghana enkwa Nigeria na da bia ye nkwa free gas but yenya obi a oye visionary leader obi a wani suade hunu nani atenani abie onye wicked onye criminal na dwene nkyere say politics is all about what you will get obi a ono no de oye leader wo hunu say nya politics ni say o man for so mo ye agimifo o man for kokoto abama wa woni wa busua ba be ye yie fa o man for so mo ye nkoa o mu nimu nyansenti no mo to abama wo Mills Mahama edi anu omo yeye atoabo gas Abua papu of Fontan Tansano. Oh, Kwana Yakwa demonstration, Kwako petition, special prosecutor. Ghana gas Edwapadia no buy a neck casan and nedaho, and neck boon come the Afa Ghana gas so over 600 million. Edamoso Abua papu Edamoso or fix crisis or beba ya or beba toye. Because it's a Kanye Sisu 24/7 24-hour economy a bay year Juma, 80 identity, and I was on mining how yentimi siano. Atwabu gas. Sabra gas ya free South West Africa gas pipeline. Ya ni yentimi tu akoye how. And ne yenya atwabu enti eswat siaba from a kaka krebi. And no cram ba ye kamuntimi ntua. Mujina bontena mo ka ene obi anu dunso baye ene ye na be fix dunso ogina ho no nso minister deputy minister chief executive officer Dr. Bawumia no ye vice president no ogina ho no ka kire Ghana fo se ye na be fix dunso no na ni we fini hu se the next word obeka no obewie no obeka obi je obeka se wagim unimu nyansa no aka se ena adwom ha masanso ma ena ss eye ka enipa no awo se dumso crisis no one fix no what sounds so accuse no say on my yankanian in SS emma ye ka asema make abuja so some follow me mo se dwo mama Ghana nkania gina so mo baye no mo se mo na mama Ghana nkania egina so eti Ghana nkania egina so saa because mo na mo be fix ye Muna mo ba ye no so amosi mo na be fix ye no obegina ho no wakaye ne fix ye ena dwoma ama wantimi an fix dumso owie no wasanso aka kire wo se ena PPA no ena omo sign agreement ni bebre ena nkania no omu join SS ena ayeka World Bank country director be ka bie hey no omasom in SS na ayeka mi ho amosi nipa na an fix dumso abujan for me nkona me kwadi nkoma we se mra me ba Matuaso Eddie Free Honomo. Lawyer Edoji Tamaklo, Director of Legal Affairs at the National Democratic Congress, on a NRADA Special Prosecutor issues or rezi ye or si ankonam. Onunkwan wonam wo ye ni obetimi ni braso na okọ. Lawyer Edoji Tamaklo wiei mahamu akwaba de bakra FM Citizen Show so.
Uniaba ejumbe anega bre me chawe tiefu nyina so.
Yedasi. Nyame no ana kuta ye
yeda obo ade ase
nadom no a laya enu a yen hwe special prosecutor kisia jaben ensamo a odi tu dwa eba no judicial service na mi say issues a Ghana for ye kan no dem edru ba bi na say bia mo NDC foi ana say bia other political parties no se mo court na mo kosiki bibi na se mo nsanka na mo ka obi gina chi obeka se mo duebo mo ni aba mu nti bibia mo benya ho asem waka ba se nura udwani di special prosecutor issues so raise and some a kan ye say judicial system no e undermine na djuma e de na wo ka de afa ho.
Okay, so me that Ghana, the special prosecutor, or you'll be a meeting, I can say, minimum pa. Sebu, Emra call law school 2009. Now, Onona, no, I am a criminal law lecturer. Hello?
Lawyer, meet you.
It is for 2 years, I'm here with faculty. Now, almost every day, na Mishama. Tutorial, lectures, and account. It's minimum. Now, me ye law school, law firm, me ye Juma or Hono. Na Hona or non so a ye Juma. If after law school, we say for Shiano, my meaning in a ye Juma, over the same law firm. And so, Ophi ho, I could say on one the law firm. Later, na Omampini appointed as special prosecutor. Na enwa mitie no meshadapa etie no. Na mitie no sebio ejeme wanwa. Because minyi ni se kisi ejabi a meminimu no. Obetimi ejina ho aka asema sebio I say afuno no I don't know how to like start back up. I say like it's like enough is enough. Man can't when the back up. Intermediate and you want na or they are come is it I don't know say amachi dede ana
amachi dede amachi dede
amachi amachi dede ona oto nenjo o say ankona me ye de metimi aye enkae no na jai echna ebia na obi abeto aso yes obi ma be ni na ohwe de sebio ensema na o kasa wan asem na o say say there is a consistent pattern. People express their frustration differently. What do you say? When we say you're not lawyer for no, sometimes one of the way I express your frustration is an appeal. But you and you biana would be a stomach in your might be brave. Just no a ton of sa no say a beer man can you be me a bonnet and would your men can there be a no beer who said a dear or ye me no yes say the two pay no but you pay no maybe I be beating my equal. But yeah, Empire may born on a say. And Crawford address statement or may take it in good faith. Now, be do a while or make me a ya, no my. Emrana or Casa, no can be there. Maybe I end this upon a kaya, Nanka. Did in the Bebo Moemona. Ebia, acquire special prosecutor idea. We will take it in good faith. Now, many of our men can't say, John Mahama, Namia or Sumono. Namino or Supa. Nankopua, John Dramani Mahama or Sumono. Or Yankopua. So, now the bench in America answer me. You see, Akufo-Addo not on setting up special prosecutor's office because he's interested in fighting corruption. That be that. Or setting up the office with one individual in mind. Who was that person?
Why?
Martinamidu.
Oh, okay.
That's that time, no. Now, Martinamidu, never for NDC for. Into a man penny and I did so, and then that's it upon office. Now, in fact, Martinamidu and Fuano. Sir, obey go after NDC former appointee in the name of fighting corruption. That's what you Now, said you, I can find a young worker myself. They say, what set you up, say, oh, call revenger. And sure, said, Obed, they get 2 graves. Now, said you, a Kobasi Uwu in that process, Yanya baby, I bear it.
You do better.
Now, I put for you, they're not giving on the show. Martinamidu. Prior to 2016, now Kai and no man no draw episodes and no draw if Mahama home NBC for it means the office be in the name of fighting corruption. I mean,
on sorry, and on NDC for
no sorry, yeah, or now or whatever NBC for. What that here? Or the side yaw, and they go after Mahama and the appointees. Now, when Yankopua onyankopɔn ebio ɔmpɛ bɔne no ɛna wakɛne adeɛ no atɛ na I don't know, so what kind the recent episode of hello?
Yeah, lawyer meet you.
What kind the recent episode? Machinami do action. What kind?
Minyan kan.
Good. Occasionally was a win. The next some feedback, I don't know.
Oh, sir. Oh, but all them clear.
I say echo, sir.
Oh, okay. All them clear pan so I will handle.
No problem. Into the echo pie, I go for the United States. Or when you see Martinami against NDC appointment. And I did not 10. Not a match. I got the corruption rate assessment on the Ejapa deal. The Muna, or can say, Omampini, a mother serpent of corruption. Your cat serpent, I thought that. Nanka.
Kassia
Nanka, Cassia meaning now, no. Your corruption. Here the corruption is not our. A Kufado, a Yomuna or Moman. The mother serpent of corruption. If you come by and not as one way time. Nana, at the far. A branch from young folk who would be shit. So, Obet Madia. Some you, if you are not allowed to do, or before beer, over the DNC, blah blah blah. Again, in
Attorney.
And your neck is the other part. Echna, Chate Dubois. Different issues. The money now fat in the end, the young pepper, the best frustrating. Okay, on one call, well, echo card, the frustration. The natural resources of the man, non joking. I said, you're not so. A Juma now, yes, oh, yeah, the judge is Juma, yes, I want to.
Asamaranko. Eti lawyer yemra court asem no so. Meaning say we lawyer say only decline na say we the case e court two things. Either say ubenya bimdie. Aha, and I say unya ne sa. But ya hwe instance nyema bebre sisi e wo ye court judicial system mu a sabe uhia say we be lawyer, we be read law. And son na we say where the judgment here by here dear.
Open in a camera. My mouth will be gone.
Enti we hear say obey lawyer na say we nim articles e what constitution mu nyina no say we dear. Common sense crutches say really we dear e ho da we plain say enye papa. Enti every cases awa bobo so Cecilia Brother pa public officer yakotu ska millions ni demo na account mu money laundering no our bruise we akojeje ani ma osan de public e ka den dey master release ni sika man won't me freezing account and then obi a oye suspect special prosecutor invite you bra wa ma we declare wanted wa court I mean CID investigate me acclaiming we need powers be ourselves on we share 4 cases and then Canada mwala bianca no issues ya obrusu ya wakaya kwesi yes say on person be come na see but no hu ni say we are doomed no munaja mu court ya mu ni sana system na say edu san pempenso no
it's extraordinary thing. We in Kishipa. Transport the Babon, they know you say,
Amen.
No, who you're very. Wait, and you're near the dinner coca, you. And you're Domama and a coca, you. Yes,
Okay. Mate. Yeah, that's here.
Let me see you.
Okay.
One we say we raise some critical issues about the energy issue.
Mhm.
Mame. First of all, offer car power. Now we power, car power, and producing net. If the generation mix now, right now, there will be lights off right now. What does it tell me? So, John Mahama, I'm Christian Amona. Uncle by this time. Now, what in the area? And no John Mahama, yes, say, or car power. Abagana. When you say NPP MP, your friend Mark Osei SCB. I'm a lawyer, a young lawyer. I can no matter. And the car power will never go to Supreme Court there. And dear Mahama saw the bad survey power is unconstitutional. Into my Supreme Court, man. Only that.
Meaning, so there's no yet ranking member finance committee or parliament.
Fantastic. And then the same people are almost two son or more. Almost a year, John Mahama has solved it. Wait, and you have been there. And now, now one are coming out a strategy for. The media communicated record. Yanka said John Mahama signed a power project, expensive power project. Now power projects now are signing. And the car at the affair apply. In the beginning, no say yeah. Almost so excess capacity charge. Into $1 billion annually. Nanko pound better. No, for Alasa Subini, MP. Amale, then I also question at the court parliament. My speaker asked me to say, you will be sent finance minister because then I won't mean here one to be out of the consolidation fund and require finance minister anymore. You know, or be sent finance minister from 2017 to 2021. You can't send weight here on excess capacity. Now, company is done and weight here almost excess. Mame, because finance minister and the parliament, they won't try a perjury. When you also can't say finance parliament. Or say from 2017 to 2020, almost here, $930 billion. No longer $1 billion annually. 930 million. And yet annually, that 930 million, and yet annually. So from 2017. In that, yes, okay, we have my breakdown again. When you break down, then on my actor, car power, 10 power. Minyaba. Yako share ya. Same power was producing power. Car power was producing power. Car power was producing power. So the so-called excess capacity was actually payment for power generated and used. Mommy. It was actually payment for power produced and used. How is that excess? And so, think about me. Echo Church of Pentecost Convention Center. Also, and your money answer. In fact, I say 4 in our economy no at Russia, Ukraine, Chicago almost any one banking sector clean up, and then capacity. And I say, excess capacity share no more. Also 15 billion Ghana. And I say, now give us a breakdown of that 15 billion. When we say up to now, when we produce the breakdown. And a young car, when you say ECG annually, over the financial report at the core parliament. That's it. Which means you have power and require and free ECG because off taker, ECG name off taker. Only a ton power no more matter before. It is because they are going to piano, it will be on the books of ECG. But
lawyer, sometimes say mo chire nsem bi mu say ya na emuda ho. But edu baby issues kakra ya na me wo e wo mo hu e kakra ne say on say almost set agenda. Yeah, omo ton sa agenda ne dia ma omo communicators. Say baby a wo begine bia ne ka say e na akoye mfutra. The least opportunity on benye be biano omushiegum ekagum but senior wo chire mu na your former energy minister na your one deputies your omo mu yes adwuma we unyi ni say enka brano yes set record ni straight ni ye chirem na ye chirem anka beboa
miniaba sabio sabi minia peni no, a deputy energy minister. And yes, sir. Why press conference upon press conference, TV programs upon TV programs. I can say winning now. MPP 4 said, no crane but young fact. Mama, then I'll be it. It is your business, and also back on one.
Answer any petrantra na central to any personua. After the no crown what kind of crown any pambeso bet you. A building. And any 3 days near ye show ye about Dr. Bamianam digitalization. As if say on any digitalization eba Ghana. 2016 Accra Digital Center what bana ye lanche video ho. Passport online registration way back 2014 Madam Anatete all launching never ho but Dr. Bomianam asif say kebusa muleye edi free just a voter regi best ni corner for corner ye
minka teme Oma for political consultant na consultant na almost there odi be bia obeku bia ya throw the kura to paper so to paper not to change na and throw no what the court now repeating look Sebio oblivion you say John Mahama Gonja this year John Mahama in the two kind a call Japan wouldn't say no year was Japanese embassy
okay.
And one Ghana echo hippic. And a Japan for Bufu, yes, almost to see a beco hippic. In that time, no more will be a friend of the yen, said Japanese or more currently a yen. It's almost a dear friend of the yen portfolio. Not a Bosnia, no with the money. It is, for instance, a class to Yamansa, a Japanese facility at the year. It is Japanese for Bufu. No, I'm sure my Chicago. It is John Mahama, the year man, Petino. And I call Japan. And Commodium, say, apparently, who shall I grab was? No, you Juma, your embassy. Oh, Accra. Yet I am yet to say, no, I bear president. What bear president and no one by him. The best open the yen foot back to government of Ghana. The first job, only job there, motorway run about a year or Nantis are only for purpose. It is John Mahama, you be there, ye, Kofi Ansah, and other, yes, yes. It's in another because they have already committed to give her the money, $54 million. na ɛsɛ ekuma no ɛnyɛ dɛ ɛnto aso akufado onim no hwɛ wo sɛ akufado okegyina beebi aka sɛ o me predecessor in the corporate secretary eto onye da look recently ahemfo epi oti eko omampeni aso the minister for roads eba jumadie na also omampeni ye nyoma bebre e wo voter eni oti now one of the things that omampeni person onye wo ho bridge bi a ye friend Polibe bridge no mami unu dey see Chomahama Roya in the court Japan for and discuss on bridge no ufi eshikaria about direct access to Puerto Rico. Joma Bay Bridge no after. Akufo-Addo beye man from 2017. When we say or the minister for Kasa Kana NDC for Bekasibo Joma na yen for 7 years now also on farming center. Recently my started projects. But or catch there and him not to say no Akufo-Addo na compare that. And you say Yankas has a view. Hey, TV so, radio so, baby, but how much more communicators say? Baby, you are before you what you can for now. At least entities will be better. And yes, we will say, we will be the angels of light and truth. It will be Look, before maybe on this energy, what do we say? And why you put the 15 billion you claim you spent on excess capacity, my breakdown, the companies we paid. Manu in your area. Omutia company be a friend of start. So company, Omutia, do you know how much Omutia company? 600 million Ghana. Akufo-Addo and form a car company. And they pay them for power supply to car power. I mean, one produces power now, they pay for it.
And a special prosecutor can know. Also, we are doomed.
I mean, and no man, and look, Jaya June said, no credit be. Baby be a yebek. Yen shoshi. Me, Akufo-Addo Otina Hasa match no. Then another walking and yellow credit. Me can't say no. And Onwa Oni. Now, Oni, the air says to crown and say, what do we say, baby? Who are my year? Akufo-Addo class fire. No, yes, so on the obeying to be a cracker, only can answer Ghana. This economic challenge is Kenya. Before I marry you, Mr. They say, may you, a disciple, an apostle of the 24-hour economy. And said, Christo, I didn't quite yet to get from of friendly disciples. So go in. Or today, go in and become disciples of all nations. And then, the Great Commission. And then, Manuel, an ambassador of 24-hour economy.
Masom.
An ambassador, a disciple of the 24-hour economy. Now, disciple, the mantle at the show. And then the mantle,
Masom lawyer. Masom.
And count.
May I say, and every
Holy Ghost, and count.
Hallelujah.
That will ministry no better.
Amen. Amen. May I say, yea. I was for Masom. They said, yeah, and you're the Jumana Swami. 24-hour economy, the whole Ghana, many ambassador no. It is a masha, a free Monday in Suban, the beer metnas biano. Send him as a name who is a position, may Baba Beji. Send him who says a position, may from Monday, the beer, when we buy ya make us a motor abayo, and on make a 24-hour economy. 24-hour economy. Transformation kesiye ene de bre oman no be ko shift bi be ko morning upon wa ebi akọ afternoon ebi akọ night na emaba wa ne mema no a omo wa hoden no youth no mu dwane kogu abrochie Qatar Dubai Kuwait Europe US Canada no omo nya adwuma ye no maka wo mai mu se sika no kwakogu ministers politank mu ministers demo se president Akufo-Addo Dr. Bawumia Kenoforiata mo eda Bank of Ghana so etwe sika puduo 2 years timi twa sika over 70 billion na oma che na omu de agudam na omu de yes oma bo man ne kro no oma di oman ni nya etia fa Bawumia mra Bawumia bo ne political career asay time basa Bawumia ma ye to atwi sika ne gudam ye betimi de bia nwuma 24-hour economy tax exemption see abekukru tax exemption 130 billion Ediama president akontas of Ankosi ni hotel ye de be ma investor ke sebi no bia dwuma 24-hour economy no obi anya bia ye kwame averianko eno a special prosecutor eka bibi first Cecilia brother pa mi wi a na makwa asenso boache de free ball kro no e chief for the
Cecilia Abenadapa. It will be recalled that in July, the OSP commenced investigation in respect of suspected corruption and corruption-related offenses regarding large amounts of money, mainly in foreign denominations, and other valuable items involving Ms. Cecilia Abenadapa, former Minister of Sanitation and Water Resources, and her spouse. It will also be recalled that the office took several steps, including freezing Ms. Dapa's bank accounts and investments and seizing large sums from the residence of Ms. Dapa and her spouse. It will further be recalled that upon the refusal by the High Court to confirm the freezing and seizure orders, the office re-seized the cash sums and refroze the bank accounts and investments and applied to the court again for confirmation. The matter is still pending. It will be further recalled that the investigation became cross-border and transboundary upon the claim by persons of interest that part of the seized cash sums was transported into the jurisdiction from the United States. For that reason, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, of the United States became involved in a collaborative investigative work with the OSP on the matter. Investigation has been largely aimed at determining the sources of the large cash sums. Members of the press, we have had the benefit of 5 months of investigation, and the circumstances of the case are clearer to us. The investigation appears to show that parts of the case are in the province of money laundering and structuring. The OSP does not have a direct mandate in respect of money laundering. Therefore, the office will be inviting in law enforcement agencies that have a direct money laundering mandate for collaborative work in respect of those parts of the case. And as we also await the outcome of the FBI investigation in the United States. Members of the press, almost a year ago, in a radio interview, I posed the question whether we are ready to fight corruption. This question had nothing to do with the preparedness of the OSP. It had everything to do with all of us, every citizen and resident of Ghana. I proceeded to answer the question with an unhappy outcome. It seemed to me then that we were not ready to fight corruption, and I tabled reasons for my conclusion. Chief among them being our collective tendency to largely remain silent, or at best render half-hearted commendation when anti-corruption agencies proceed against persons we dislike, and mercilessly tear to shreds the agencies when they repress corruption in respect of our associates. I do not intend to pontificate. However, I have to say this. We must uphold our
money laundering. And yes, it is what they call it. It is the ministry, man, $41 million. So on fan quanquati or domwa. Nasa or dono, they said, yeah, after crana ball a mu ball pa. Time qua $41 million. World Bank Sikaran and Sanka, you know, no donny you. Former President Mahama mo time no donne ye pa. But ni ina chikwana ye nyamwa. Edifi World Bank ablada pa minister. $41 million na onfan kwate wodon mu a wante no money laundering we wiase kan nyina de akwakogu USA special prosecutor na eka because ne cities no de koye dollars mi ni dollars ye sika na brother pa de na pay so de e kire wan say Akufuado minister sabraba wo mo bo wo Ghana ha nyina no Akufuado minister sabraba wo mo bo e wo Ghana ha nya money laundering yakwaji loan World Bank de beba ya friends say IMF for de beba emu loan so ahodi e be kwa akwaje ye de kwa sector we ye de kwa ministry we ye de wura ha adwuma we ne ye de kwa akwaye wo hu adwuma wo kurom ha wo hu adwuma wo kurom ha dollars, euros, pounds, sterling no. Loan na yadi Ghana population over 30 million. Eko kwa je yano. Ministers eshe womo shed that etutu form en womo di gum. And the accounts no money laundry womo di kwa brochi. President Akufo-Addo ti private jet mu kwa na ni peka no money laundering and what the private jet ne. Money laundering Mon omu twisi kan kosa akọ ye se Kwabena land ho de me se da bre o me ye dwa pade a omu suma kogu hono mo no all the ministers abrada pade na aba ne ye ka ye chief of defense special prosecutor Kiseja Benka Akufo-Addo ministers chief executive officers ministers deputies omo brabonie abrada pade na apie na se minister baako na no makati muti ya se da bre se eslo husu bag ye se 250,000 euros so se dollars so se dey na se otimi eyi se sika se 200,000 e de to bag back money laundering sika do go send we wia no de akogu abut all the Akufo-Addo ministers money laundering krono akronfo mane mema ema obabesia money laundering obi gina court e wo Mahama brin so aye money laundering but obi ni ye money laundering $1 Akufo-Addo abem wa ye millions dollars and wo mo edeko afa yenwi asenso boache na me ne Dr. Mary ewisinto aso yenwi asenso boache hey abato hu wonsinsanso o maya nke ya koye nim enka obi amaye nkane ayin SS kane agina so enka factories industries eba be bumi komane be hire sensoroma ke de na komane titi pansam kofu obi a yankopa adome na brabo
I recounted my own visit to Flagstaff House on December 26, 2017, in which the president's nephew or cousin, Asansu, who is one of 2 deputy chiefs of staff, solicited a $20,000 bribe in order to either gain access to the president or for further favorable action on the appeal which I was delivering on behalf of the company, which was a guarantee for a loan by the Exim Bank of Ghana for a one district, one factory loan from a Ghanaian bank. The companies that I work with are Yendi's nominee under one district, one factory. The circumstances of this solicitation of a bribe were that the first chairman of the New Patriotic Party in the northern region, Alhaji Sunday, had taken me to Flagstaff House, and he had prepared me by having the same conversation about 3 or 4 times, informing me basically what would happen, that we would probably meet with Aung San, we wouldn't meet with the president himself, and that Aung San had the power even to override the president's favor if he indicated, and we did meet with the president, that he was willing to support our getting this bank loan guarantee from the Ghana Exim Bank. Alhaji Sunday made it clear that
and fa and feli womu because that $20,000 na asenso boache eje na woje no woje wi akobu akonta e wo Jubilee House oje wi akobu akonta wasanti bedi etuo gabi wachire da akon wo manim enti wo ma twa to ho investor bia obebe bia 1D1F no mumu bia adwuma magugu numa dog me kasa obi baba bia adwuma ma o man mu ni panya bia ya much to office edge $20,000 cash for seat alantre Martin cash for seat and then we start here and now do that clear almost see ministers deputy ministers ebo chrono as if say there's no tomorrow can you Japan kai or say as if there is no tomorrow as if there is no tomorrow. Dr. Mary Ewisi a deputy director interparty and CSO relations omen am dikan eno no efrase e de afri ha seye dog seven wuti bisaya na
yana me kwade ye me yasa me Ghana ni
aw
ye me ya pa sa me Ghana ni se me opportunity bi betumi akwa samba wiase bi ma come in for Ghana
no eye time no period na am na yesa
at this time na make
yes, because
pay die
me bana me dream bibi say Ghana na yenya gas edi free Nigeria West Africa gas pipeline edi free Nigeria ona na supply gas so you got to your point and ntimi ntua no money ade but the gas ya na Ghana yenya di free Nigeria ya dey power your thermal plant ahodo Nigeria was a gas no but energy crisis no omu ntimi fix it but also yenya leadership bia
kakra na yenya ina
yes otimi fixe ye enti eye era bia ni nia esie enti mane nyo ya so ye Ghana ni
at this time
2012 and 2012 na yo ya so ye Ghana ni
Debbie under president Akufo-Addo ne ba wo me a
okay.
A time e dear sister we Ghana ni kra efere ya ko online na hwe foreign news na hwe nyoma ye trofa Ghana ho we Ghana ni at this time a enya ahohoho a some time ago so we Ghana ni a ugina baby a you feel so proud to say obeche say I'm a Ghanaian but at this time no say udru tokro bi mu na say otimi change your nationality na ye say near we yi Cameroon ni nkra obetimi aswitch kakra.
Oh me dem itimi switch because you are in Nigeria me di chioma.
Nti mo amunye bo sa opportunity no de nyame ehira mo. Na ye no ma ye ni sa opportunity no de asefem sem.
Okay to be apede release bi. I think either 2022 hono mo no. Na yem say 2021 2022 mo no. Na or can be say first no okay yanko parliament mrana first no so tu kwa brochira okwa like oye bold said ya wukan eka Ghana ho nsem kire investors bo Ghana ho dawuro epe investors say omumra ba for the first time o tu kwan wantimi anka Ghana ho asem
na okoka
na flight otene mo di tu kwan no bae no afa flight ni ba be land no na ogu ahome se
masamba bi
o man pen
masamba bi
e was for me co parliament na kwaku bofa enra efrase wo ho no mo 2024 budget e ho nsensem no majority from here minority mu ano e work out because no muni numbers na omo the head count no omo betimi dey approve and na dey na ekoso wo ho no mo ne ento aso hello nana
hello baba
yo otimi ka dey na ekoso wo parliament.
All right, Sabi de almost sitting at the an hour ago. Omuguswa Intuna no more trace. There's a debate in a correction to Elena Omuguswa or area. Now, Adia Bakwa by no a minority for no and then Honorable Sam George. Sorry, sir. Majority leader not fortunate about issue. Everybody do the first conference you say you need to see her face into Australia of an shop on 2000 and say the amount for Swaba Emano say one more Elmay Mama woman now women to our no really happy. Idea and yes and to church evidence with you near the abbey into a safe speaker say and no know happy. Into Oma majority leader and criticize a mistake now. And I say, and some now I call about say, and I know have some. Into you know, majority leader so sorry, Kasa, and was saying, who no panel, no more a brown barber 12 banner, not only has seen. And also a area more correct, say, and Panas and George. It be an honorable Ajakum, and I want to so leading Abamu say, no, also, and Rano. Wama a year house. Wama.
Honorable Ajakum ni why no honorable Ajakum?
Honorable the man Ajakum Kwanza South.
Okay.
Here capture our voting proceeding say members of my absent or my accept permission. Honorable Diwum number 2 Honorable Ajakum the man and Kwanza South. And Kwanza South no and idea of buy in January. Also, sorry, say, or correct sad mistakes now, or my no. And a more so a cancer and Pomuno, and I said, dear, a course. Say, some of my parliament no my no mum, a double suspended it now, almost I'm by now, mother good count in the year. No, I now buy, no, not so truly be. Now, most of the list, Napa could deep majority side when see a bar or my man, and I'm a deal into a country speaker say, while my hope. And a majority chief, honorable, we say, another prayer, a challenge say, there be a non correct. And so, I say, while marking the dinner and speak a our list, our board members will be say, attendance list there, marking, and no one and a year, at the say, or by so board members here, one more a banra, Nelson, one more entity and register, and I say, omo antini ansan ewo paper so enti ye wo hodo no ana fe so ko ba se honorable so MP ba ko mi do honorable yanku Kwabena Minta adino yanku anu yanku
okay uni mayema ene proceedings no ene no se na fe na proceedings are starting or parliament house
proceedings na staff na Jacob Bom say tonto ya make ya na atwetwe na the asa kopa tonto fu brasa kan say abako debate so mu su ka ho asem no eni eno mo kan ni nya wiye no ena minority leader Kings so force HSA ohebo to proceed ni mu a HSA o say actually no ya omo ede eyi to ho wiye no ana move motion no ana speaker can say I think the eyes have it ana deputy minority leader LAZ or to me na and was say force would be about the town from no say budget no ya approve ye kind of that and I minister e ya koto accurate impression we say ya approve budget no enye no correct and the or can e dia first speaker so e dia mama majority dey on calling minister to order say enye sa na about yenye so far as mouse would also a motion no oma calling for order 1132 no e dia so no kwande yenye vote no and busua hange in the massa no and to Ghana for say the echo no e dey fa the thing my don't you that so sorry and also tell me say there be vote in ye I know they are carry ama who are you we nemo the ye hange no amakotubu a the 112 na enya nya vote na ye no and akwakoy hange e di ewo wiemu ho nemo enya budget dem na because and the speaker kaya ama omo wiemu enti majority side ne na chese de kenoforia take kan sa na majority side nso hu ni say budget ne de ya approve sabe na abakoye and the speaker so edmen se mo dia su dia so acheche ni say ni esi wa hanu ani nyina no say o se wa ye compel say so kan se bi any kwa say ye kan na so nyema bi wo ho a omo ya on tini nyina no because on take part of the debate na ensemi wo maka a good speaker ni mu ase a enye won no so na gba no na emu gu ni mu ase emu eye house no ana omo egu ni mu ase esan say odomo ye bia no mo ye pre-sitting meeting e determine say de beba enti sa na mo fa mu nyina anu ani nyina no no ma ye hu nyina wo de mo ye pre-sitting meeting na hu say pepe ana minority professor mo ye na say pepe na majority professor mo ye issue of members e ba mo ka say e ba ni say amo ka say ebekwa ha wait me wedi ni no ma ye ni na wo dem enti de ba ye na be fro no de e ye we play keke do mo kan e na ekoso enti ma ye ni na wi adenti obi su ko dina ba bi akwa speaker e sa na e ya nsema na ya wa hu papa enti mo ko na member of parliament and the way omo ye bibia omo nya ya wi ye na so mo ye bibia na hako ba speaker mum e na ye twe ne ho man so na ye bo no so bo say ono e na amakwa amana be sa enti sese no na uni ma ye ni unwie ni say sese no majority side there said the kanofori attack said you onima ni say speaker can be said those who have the eye those who say that they have it to say debe no enti no sana majority o say chairman sabonsu so ka so doesn't speaker clear sade no waka bibi dia fa say budget no ye approve and because minority for say approve ba fi ya obagu no the speaker can say na me adoma na watwe ebesimu no omontenase na budget no omun take good decision in according to speaker ne be or say the budget is still before the house
omo approve
yes want to say ya pass and ask and pass the speaker can say budget no is still before the house because the budget is still before the house na impression and say ebutu opio and na dey say akoba bia e pass and pass and it and nyame adoma next week na speaker dey aso say o make a decision no our budget no say the prove and I improve and so far there say that here I will feel happy
medase abusuafo na kwaku bofa parliamentary reporter eno no enti Dr. Mary Risi yenko na yenhwe we kwada nya parliament nsem yenfrasi free money laundering Cecilia Benanda pa no special prosecutor any matters arising from the press conference no
yo mamenda was any akwenya kese a wo de amame wo platform kese ati say so na mamentia His Excellency John Dramani Mahama enra eye ne birthday unya 65 na nipa sadwempa wo trimu a da bia nyame hwe so o se ne ye papa no wodi 65 na ho ofe ne na ho den ne se de na pomuden sitie na otimu se enam na koma panti nyankopon enhira no ewo ne so me chia ye papa ma ye na happy belated birthday
na metia ye maame mama lodin so enu a obapa hu se okane kunu ho ma omuko celebrity wo duduwa hospital
de every year bia so mu di bom
ko hospital baby no makoye ne sa nyame nsira ye maame da bia se ne otaye papa echi na mentia ye fake ye chairman general ba kope fifi kwete any other fake members ne nek ne rec ne sec mentia NDC fo nyina ne Ghana fo a
fake mo chairman ye fifi kwete
no fake ye decision body kesi e wo NDC mu
okay
na ne nyina mu no ye chairman general na
na no okay
na ye level ti ye fake ye wo neck rec and the keka
okay
metia obi biara a wote ye nka Ghana fo nyina metia obi a menu aba me ba na metio na me obi a me very emotional say man control me ho abo me bi kakra bi me bo mani ana me ani suba ya asefem say Ghana for ye bedi lie there are times obeko polling centers that yet to aba now shake you no baby a enenam ebitimi kwa na ekose ni na nipa be gina mu afra no pa about time phone bi o ha wo ton ade no wajai na obedi lie ni nyina Ghana ho donti na ye be ye we nyina di lie ni abeto aba e de yi aban bi se o metena so na o steer the affairs of the country you say o ye president obe appointing for ministers no ma come mu take decision for and on behalf of your people na ya ben ya wo ba ye die decision biye ni ho a metumi akasa ban we eteki ya aboa Ghana eman no de wo mu ye bia wotimi hu se o mu take decisions a ebe enrich o mu aban na ankasa ewo ho decision biye ni ho a menu aba efi se aban we betena akonya so what take a obetimi aka kire me se aboa ama Ghana akonani aban we ba ensem o mu kan na edoso na edeye enes ansem na o mu kan ye na obobi kire wo ma na o mu buafu wo mu videos a wo mu ye woda ho na o mu refi se ene digitalization a wo mu preach no e store nyoma wo clouds nti a time o kama ye bebo ama wo mu ankasa tie time na nado e preachi ape about 2016 osi free SHS na NDC for ye stand ne say free SHS no e wo ye constitution mu na ye hwe Ghana bebra ye dro na ye nyandru ho ye se ye be ye no complete free because adan kwa ye den kola ne begum no kra no ebi ni ho entinka omunya abote ne enye no progressively
said ye na e wo ho dada no aban ya ntiase ena kukukuku kiki ase wo munkwa na wo Ghana attack ena wo mudi mika no beye menu aba se wo hwe sika aban weisi wo de aye free SHS na wo ko school mu na wo ko hwe bebie nkola ne da na wo ko hwe aduane nkola ne dia it doesn't reflect and relate at all. It's the me when say aban weisi free SHS must spend this amount of money on free SHS, but for all you know, about 40% of the money spent on free SHS now more can wo mo ankasa mo boto mo de enrich wo. Menuaba, I'm yet to see a dear ba kwa mekasa ban we betimi agina ho de nse si ne bo se me ba ye no ma ba peja Ghana e free this sector e de akode sector. Enra mitie special prosecutor me re ho ama no yie o kasa no na o kasa with emotion o kasa to say Ghana ni ono ne be fe ne say Ghana ni but the last time I checked then anado na appointing no and I went so ye mama o NDC ni we know about me busa wo o NDC ni so onye NDC ni Akufo-Addo appointing there means o ye MPP ni na hwe sene papa ne kasa before we betimi aba bonten abebie na no aka nsem a waka no na ni suo kra ayire no wotimi hu se nioma wahu no eni enyae wotimi se nioma wahu no edoso wotimi hu se nioma wakomu no edoso osimi nko a mentimi nko meye kakra metumi
ne so ana mekɔ na nka yenya nkrofo ti say be two pekra kan ho akufado abemu a anka Ghana besesa asefim areho ena areho sem na de man sa ye hu kra ye judiciary system a ewom ye judiciary system ti say no e magana tena ye hu pa.
You know, see, we are doomed, no?
We are doomed. Yes, truly we are doomed. I'm telling you, we are doomed. Ghana na nyankopon ya na there be at times musa nyame we Ghana ni ana because there are times we share new me ekoswa other countries, you know, they can't contain this kind of nonsense. I'm telling you. Other countries now, WhatsApp regions are more ati no. Some of these things na more muti atua. Don't say Ghana the edasukuta ya sumdwemu, edasukuta ya butremu. Now the question is until when and you bet me atenase ahwa amasa nyoma we nyina akoso until when yeti krom ha obabesia te se Sicilia da pa abrewa te se Sicilia da pa anke ma kura de wo hwe research anke ma ka se ye be research a kire se be ma wo bia no development wo ho sectors are now leadership positions are dey ma toto no sec e ho ni nyina no development ho e ho ni nyina no be hu say less corruption e wo ho be hwe Sicilia da pa obabesia in the history of Ghanaian politics etimi adisi kentra to ni fie yakohu enye se we de ye hie se o yakohu sika no yasese sika no epeye den na ye judiciary system etimi aka se ye mfa ni sika nsa nkoma no
public service work officer
Minister of State. Yet not near calculate in the whole entire life of their politics. And in the Juma, she will be around 60 years. Yen chef from Odia won't no cry better one year and no start to cry ye Juma. And I be a month to be a cry from that time, called 1,000, I said $2,000 and I said, yen calculate it till this time. And to be betrayed said, Kitase shene proye ne krono ebia koso. Enti ye judges ne person mo kire se ne nyina no ye monwu. Omo person mo kire ye sen ye judges no person mo kire ye sen menti ase me nuaba mo na mo wo media space na bia mo nya information. Omo person mo kire ye sen. Omo person mo kire se sida pasika no e wo no anka se sika na bra ba wo boye ana ye ni kunu esika wo ye said friend say Polado mo kire be kan say papa no ye one of the best architects wo Ghana ha no ni kunu adwuma ye no design bibi no je 300,000 euros ye say adwuma na ye court system na judiciary no mo nche ye mu yi because baby ekono as a omo ya makwan ama yes some of us no ye be very cautious in making some of these comments but omo ya toto omo ni munyamo a ekuta wo omo ni adwuma no ase hwe papa ya some a working utimi se woni omo ahye dem ma pra fa dru baby amen no for him to do this press conference I say I do baby over say okay let me put my life on the line mo dey for Ghana sake mo be kumi kura mo nkumi eye asefem sem eye nimgu asesem eye ade a ensese Ghana fo ye so minu aba won ma de ba kokra na ensan ye me ya ensan ye me fere ye ye o mem ha ya san nyankrofo bi ni journalist bi timit na platform so set agenda wase MPP bet me atena so now MPP et me break it the 8 with this kind of corruption aye woman with this kind of ahochira Ghana for komun with this kind of yencheni ene mguasie ne krono pro yes kitase sha ye hu bi da unprecedented kitase sha ubenya journalist akuku dambi
sisa journalist for no uka corruption almost they are part of it.
What do you want? I crowd on my dear. Come on, respect kakra